Damn it, I did it again. Oops, I did it again. I fucked OBS's settings up.
I was about to say, you gonna stop that sentence right there?
No, you gotta hold the S. Anyways, it's fixed. We're after 10,000 years. We're back with Stardust into the Vast.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to Stardust Into the Vast, our 5th edition D&D campaign, a sci-fi setting of my own devising. Welcome, I am William, and I am your game master for this game, and joining me today, we have Cody.
Alright, I'm Cody. I'm going to be playing Cardon Joya. Kardash. It was only a matter of time before that happened.
We've been gone a while, so...
Yeah, Kardash, Monk Way of Mercy.
And Sam.
Hi, I'm Sam. I'm playing... Oh god, who am I playing again? I'm playing Herschel, a Barkfolk alchemist, who is going through his difficult teens. Officially 13 days old.
And John.
I'm John. I'm playing Dorak, the chronology wizard and owner of a currently dead fat bird.
We didn't
And Andrew.
I don't remember if I fixed it or not. No, I did fix it. Right, I did fix it.
Yeah.
I am owner of a currently not dead small spider, actually.
Oh, yes. Right.
Yes, I remember that. Hello, I am Andrew, and I'll be playing Mark 7, the Warforged Buccaneer Captain, who has a new voice. Don't worry about it.
I've got a new vocoder installed.
New voice, same as the
Actually,
old
is this the first game we've had to establish this, where we will not be joined by Craig for a while?
I've talked about it before, but yes, like I've talked about it. I talked about it on the ADHD streams, but this is the first actual stream that he was a part of.
Yeah, so we will not be joined by Craig for a while.
Either.
Yeah. So I will be taking over Dr. Gerhard Vieder as an NPC for a while. But when last we left off, the group had made their way into the capital city of the planet Nocturna. Meeting up with some of the underground resistance, they made some new contacts, had a few conversations, got geared up by some of the locals with some of the items that they had in their possession, and met with the Lord General Marcus Solend, the commander of Nocturna's military forces, and the man who stood the greatest chance of being an ally in helping you infiltrate the palace to do what you need to do. After a successful negotiation, you managed to get access to the interior of the palace and a direct line up to the top, where the seat of control is to control the power source of the Divine Cannon, the massive space targeting gun that shoots down any ships that attempt to land on Nocturna. Whereupon entering into the facility that houses this power source, several of you came to the realization that this technology is far older than any space shuttle that would have landed on this planet. And Mark 7 was able to certify with pretty much 100% accuracy that this is indeed precursor tech.
And so I had, when we had a chance to rest, I had used my arcane recovery in order to so I cast Gift of Alacrity on 3 people. So Herschel, Mark 7, and Cardon.
Yep, that tracks.
Because I could only use my arcane recovery to get 3 spells back, I think. So, yeah, because it's half my level. So the 3 of you get a extra D8 whenever we roll initiative for the next 8 hours. Although I used an hour of that to recover my arcane recovery, so 7 hours.
Yeah.
7 hours is still plenty.
Have that written down.
Before we get into this, can I just give my compliments to whoever finagled the map to be on grid?
You're welcome.
Yeah, I was to say that would be Andrew.
There was a conversation about
But-
that at one point, I think.
Yes.
Anyways,
After the last game,
It extended
when I was
several
being
hours,
when I
yes.
was being annoyed at this map for not lining up.
And then I'm just like, hi, I've done this before.
So
can't wait for us to get further in the map and find out it doesn't line up somewhere.
Shush your
Find
mouth.
the one spot.
it's pretty lined up. It's good. But we pick up where we left off, with all of you standing before this door that supposedly leads into the chamber that houses the energy source.
Also, William, real quick, could you make it so that we can see the numbers on Mark 7's health bar? Because he's the only one we can't see.
You can't see the
It's a
numbers?
Constant.
Nope, can't see
This
the
is a constant with Mark 7. It's
Can't
the
see
Mark
them.
7
Now
thing,
we can
not
see
an
it.
us
Can you see
thing.
it now?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
That is weird.
That's because
happens
you have to
literally every map change.
It's because you have to update the default token on Mark 7 sheet, or that change will just go away
Oh,
when you,
right.
when you
Yeah.
pull the token again.
No, I can't do that myself. Oh, well.
Anyways, do we have any
I just
idea
did it
where we're
myself.
going? We have maps, don't we? Yes.
Yeah, as far as you know, the chamber is literally beyond this door.
Oh, this is a door, not a.
Yeah, the orange rubber ball.
Mhm.
It's a
Oh,
door.
Okay, so who would care to do the honors of opening the door? I see
Walk
Cardon
up.
rushing ahead. All right.
Yeah, Mark 7 would have been
I'll
checking.
pull up to the door and see if I can hear anything through
Well,
it. Before I kick it
technically
open.
speaking, the door is here. Like, that's the
Okay.
door. It's just, it's at an isometric angle.
And
Makes
it's baked
sense.
into the map, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark 7 would have been using that short rest to check all their weapons, make sure everything was loaded. And then when Durak asks who wants to do the honors, they just hold up both of their hands, which have guns in them.
Cardon cocks his swords. Anybody got a shovel? Anyways, can I hear anything through the door? Or is it
You can hear the
Fairly
thrumming
solid.
of energy.
okay? Is there a switch, or do I kick it?
I point at the button on the wall. That one right there.
I kick the button.
Click the button. There's a thump, and the doors hiss as hydraulic seals compress and release, and the door slowly begins to slide open. And on the other side, let me just go ahead and delete that dynamic lighting so you can see the general room. On the other side, you are greeted with a number of things. The first of which is a visual overlay of the planet projected into the center of this room with a number of individual signals and markings that indicate the cannon's potential firing arc and general coverage of the astral region around the planet.
Screw all
In the
that.
very
What's
back of the
this?
room. In the very back of the room, you see a glowing white sphere that could only be the power source that you've been indicated. However, between you and the sphere are 3 individuals.
How did you get it to glow?
Ooh, it's
I
pulsating.
think there's an effect you can do in.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's the
pulsating.
lighting thing, isn't it?
Power.
Like how we were
Feel
playing
it.
around with the.
No, it's actually just a GIF.
Awesome.
It's a pulsing gift.
Still neat.
I can't believe I have to find out this way that I have to quit this D&D group.
William's the only one that says.
Kiss my ass.
William's the only one that says peanut butter. It's okay.
I'm the only one that says it the way the creators intended it, yes.
Fuck that. I don't
Okay,
give a
God.
shit.
Yeah, I honestly cannot agree to call it a giraffics.
You ever heard of something called Death of the Author?
I have, however,
Is that when
that's
we-
not how acronyms work, Andrew.
Is that how we murder authors?
So you're
Yes,
going to call a
why
modem a
would-
modgeme, is that it, Andrew? Because it's a modulator demodulator. You're going to call a modem a modgeme.
Kinda, actually. That sounds dope as hell.
Madim, yeah, actually, that's pretty cool.
Oh, sorry,
mean-
just dying a little bit over your outrage.
That's like, I hear that argument so often, and it's fucking invalid because you don't pronounce acronyms by the words that they contain. You pronounce them by the word.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the word is GIF.
Because it's gift without the T.
How about it's gist?
Oh, wait,
Hey
hold on.
guys, can we
it's-
pretend murder is space?
I've seen this on the internet, actually. In Old English, it would be pronounced
Okay.
yif. So King Solomon has neatly cut that baby straight in half.
We call it yiffing. All right, move on.
I love when I say something and it just explodes.
Penny on a train track every time.
Ages past and stars above.
To be clear, those listening, we don't actually give a shit what you call GIFs.
No.
But please, fight it out in the comments below.
My outrage is mostly performative, but I have gotten somewhat tired of constantly hearing the giraffe use because that's not how an acronym works.
I have never heard that response before in my life. Anyway,
I've never heard the modem thing. Modem.
Modim, yeah.
Modem.
Yeah,
Muadim.
modem is a shorthand for modulator, demodulator.
His name is a killing word. Muadim.
Yeah, exactly. It's Muadim. We'll just call them Muadims from now on.
I'm into it. I have to reboot my work modem like twice a day.
Reboot my work Muadib.
so what are we looking at with these three people?
Yeah, yes. Oh, standing in the room.
Giraffe?
Fuck, the giraffe is here.
Oh no, it's a gazebo.
A gazebo, the worst of all gazebos. It's a gazebo made of jizz.
Oh god.
I only invite it. Come on.
So turning to face you.
Sorry, I murdered Andrew with that. Oh.
The individual on the opposite side of the room appears to have been operating just the general machinery, particularly was observing the planetary display, and is dressed in this sort of highly advanced military uniform, this combination of fatigues and metal plating with a heavy metal helmet and a long sword, like a bastard sword, somewhere between a long sword and a great sword across his back. And then familiar standing guard on either side of the room are the royal guards that you have encountered once before.
Oh, cool. There's two of them.
And as the three of them turn to face you, the what appears to be a commander of some sort looks across. Intruders. Well, it's about time we got some action. I'll put you down, and then we'll see. And then we'll find out where you came from in the interrogation room.
You may try.
What he said.
All right. Let's roll some initiative.
What? How can there be an error with my formula? I typed it perfectly correct.
Initiative.
There we go.
Plus 1d8. 17. Of course, it didn't roll.
Yeah, you.
No,
I was like,
click on your
you didn't have your
token.
token selected. So.
Oh gosh. Don't mind me.
I
just
rolled better
resizing
base for the one that actually got up there.
All right, so I get a +7 to my initiative. I can't wait for this to suck.
I get a +4, so I am at 7.
Hey.
Ooh, if it makes no difference, I'd like to leave my initiative at pi.
you choose to spurn my gift?
Well, maybe I'll
Ouch,
roll
that was
better
the
than a
wrong-
natural 1.
Sorry, that was the wrong token. You are the one that is at 15, Royal Guard. Now the commander has his own initiative.
So the robots are, well, I say robots.
Going
The
last.
enemy armor are going on the same turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Have fun with that.
Hang on. I'll roll Lyra's initiative.
Yeah, you guys have control of her character sheet now that you know what she can do.
Yep, I got it.
Right.
I got it. I got it. Blam.
Oh boy. Turns out it does make a difference.
Do you want to
It
go?
shouldn't, but it does.
Do you want to go before or after Lyra?
Well, I'm going before the guard as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're going before the commander.
Well, you need to update your number.
Oh, I can update that
Yeah,
number.
you can update that number.
Oh.
There you go, William. Resort again.
Sorry, William.
There we go. Mark 7, you're up first.
Indeed. And I'm just double checking what the braces of marksmanship do. Proficiency with firearms and +2 damage. Cool. This is fine. Well, I can quite clearly see that I'm going to be out of range for a lot of my guns. So, advance. 5, 10.
Is there anything special
15,
about that sphere in the center, or is it just a hologram?
20,
It's a projection of the planet.
Is it a hard light projection or just?
It appears to be holographic. You don't know without interacting with it, but it just appears to be light.
What's the range on your
check
guns?
range 50. Well, the longest range gun I have is my machine gun, which has a normal range of 50 feet.
Okay.
So
Which, you mean, you can hit everyone with it. It's just you'd be at long range.
I would be at disadvantage.
Need to get that
I
sharpshooter
assume I
feat.
can't use. I don't have it.
That's why I need to get it.
Yeah, there are a lot of feats Max 7 really wants.
Yeah.
You know what? I am gonna hold my action to fire the silver lance at the first hostile that gets within 40 feet of me.
All right. Anything else in your turn?
Nope. I don't have anything else I can do with my bonus action.
Well, at the end of your turn, the commander is going to use one of his legendary actions. For a mighty leap, he will jump a distance up to his movement speed without provoking attacks opportunity. It'll be
Not that really matters.
right up here. He leaps through the illusion and through the hard light projection of the planet and lands right about there. And that will be Durak. You're up next.
William, can you give me a 20-foot cube template, please?
Is it about my cube?
I just need to. I need to aim at some things.
Give me
Meanwhile,
cross shape.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
How much ceiling space is there in this room?
It's a pretty large dome. The ceiling's about
Like it's 115 across. Is it roughly hemispherical then?
yeah, roughly. Which I forget the math on how high that would be.
It's roughly 60 foot high.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
Okay, there's a 20-foot cube.
That's yeah, because it starts at the
Remember to draw from the outside of the
yeah 20-foot cube.
Because it's 4 across and 4 across.
Yeah.
Alternately, you could snap to corner.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can do that. All right. I can't move it. But it gives me.
But where do you want
it? It gives me an idea. Hang on. I'm just trying to see.
You can also draw this yourself.
I can. You're right.
And then you'd be able to move it yourself.
Nope. That was the wrong thing.
Use the paintbrush and select the draw shape option.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And okay. Cool. So it's not a lot of space, so I should wait. Okay. I'm going to pull up behind Mark 7 here, and I'm going to hold an action to cast Web when these three lovely enemies that are going to be so intent on coming at us are within 20 feet, are within a 20-foot cube of each other.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Well, at the end of your turn, the commander's going to use his last 2 legendary actions. Put this thing on the map later so I can click through it.
To leap again.
No, he's going to use his wind slash.
Wow.
So as he stands in this position, he brings that bastard sword up and just holds it up behind him, and there's this coalescing of energy as these sort of strong winds begin to circle around the edge of the blade, and he just sort of brings it around in an arcing slash that sends a vacuum wave slicing across at Mark 7.
I was gonna say, hit the button, door shuts behind him. Wait for that to come, and then.
The 23 hit you.
Yes, it does.
So you take 14 slashing damage.
Alright, I gain a focus point for taking damage from a source I can see, but also ow.
Would you get damage? Oh wait, no, you don't breathe.
Yeah.
And then Cardon, it's your turn.
All right. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, turn out this way. And far is pretty far. What is darts are 30-60, correct? Or are they
Yes.
20-40?
I believe they're 30-60. Let me check equipment.
Yeah, that's what.
Player's handbook.
2060.
2060?
26. Okay.
So we're split the difference.
All right. Yeah, I mean, either way, I knew it was going to be a disadvantage, but yeah, he's going to just use his action to huck 1 dart at the commander, and let's see, yeah, that guy, and 1 at that guy.
All right.
So disadvantage. First dart. 21.
Whoa.
That will hit the commander.
All right.
Throw them needles.
9 points of piercing damage. Very nice. Second one at the Roland Robit. 20.
Strong throws.
20 will also hit him.
For 5 points of piercing damage.
And this is why barbarians use throwing weapons, because strength's pretty good on throwing things.
And then bonus action, I will take patient defense.
All right.
That's me.
Yep, still snap to corner. Stop that. Snap to center. The Royal Guards have a speed of 40, so they're going to move in this good old-fashioned pincer maneuver.
Come on, clump up. You know you want to clump up.
My reaction goes off.
Yep. They technically move in sync. Which one do you want to fire at?
One closer to me.
All right,
On the
open
right.
fire.
15.
That will miss.
Thought so.
Pating, pating.
They'll make 2 attacks with their heavy machine gun. This one's going to fire 2 shots at Cardon.
At disadvantage.
You are correct. Natural one. And an 8. I'm assuming
Nope.
misses you twice.
Why
Yes.
is it rolling with this weird macro window?
Because it's beyond 20.
Ah,
Uh,
Because I'm using the
It's the
D&D
update or
Beyond
something.
stats.
I see.
Those would have hurt.
And the second one will fire at
You created them in
Mark
D&D
7's.
Beyond,
Mark 7's the
not in
most
Roll20.
present target.
I mean, yeah.
Natural 1.
Kids stuffed.
Do they have misfires for
And
that?
an 8. So the exact same results.
Not only do
somebody
they-
calibrated the guns wrong.
Yep.
they're twins.
Obviously, they don't have anybody like Garrus Vicarian working for them.
No, that's you. You're the one that's using the Turian art for your other stand-in art.
I know.
Herschel.
Okay. You described the guard captain earlier as having a sword.
Yes.
Are they
Which
carrying
he
anything-
also used to make a wind slash.
Right. Are they carrying any other weapons?
Do not appear to be, but you have no clue. Not
Cool,
visible
cool,
anyway.
cool. Right. So what I'm going to do is move directly up behind Durak. And then we just... Yeah, that's 60 feet. So it's time to bring out good old reliable.
Why is the tree hiding behind me?
Well, I only have 30 feet of movement. I'm casting it on the sword.
You are just within range.
I know. I was so glad he jumped.
He fails, so he drops the weapon.
Hooray!
Ting, 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 ting.
It's the first time that's ever happened.
Well, it's because previously you've targeted things that can't be dropped.
Yeah, well, you know. Still the first time. And then I believe I am done.
All right. That makes it Lyra's turn.
All right.
And I believe he still takes that damage, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
If he remains in contact with it.
Well, he takes
Oh,
damage.
is it-
He
oh,
takes the
it's-
damage
it's-
and drops it, and he would continue to
Yeah.
take damage if he remains in contact with it.
Yeah.
The save is not for the damage. The save is for whether or not you drop it. You take the damage regardless. So Lyra, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, yeah. They take the con save if they take damage from it. That's the whole thing about it, yeah.
Yeah.
So the damage has to come first.
Lyra's going to step up here and cast Healing Word on Mark 7.
Appreciate it. I hadn't looked at her spell list yet.
Because
I've forgotten about it.
they do not have the ability to... Hang on, let me fix this real quick, just so it stops asking me. Oh, wait, I can't. Damn it.
Within range to potentially charm.
Oh, wait. There it is. Is she within range?
Yeah,
Is she within...
30 feet.
Oh, so it's... Okay, she could try to charm, or she could try to heal you.
Can she not do both?
Oh, wait, Healing Word's bonus action. You're right.
No, they're both an action. Wait, but hitting word is a bonus action.
Healing Word's
sorry.
bonus
Yeah.
action, so yeah.
She can't cure wounds you, but she also can't get close to you to
Yeah,
cure
so
wounds. So
Healing
Yeah,
Word
that's true.
on... Does she actually have second level slots, William, or is that just a trait
Yes.
of the thing? Okay, so
she does have second level.
She has second
slots.
level slots, but doesn't have any second level spells.
Yeah, because she focused on her first level spells to try and
Okay.
keep those useful ones.
In that case, we'll cast Healing Word at second level on Mark 7.
Mhm.
So Mark 7, you're gonna gain 9 hit points, and then she will try to charm this guy over here. So you need to make a
Yeah, because she is a
Wisdom
because you
saving
guys
throw.
are 5th level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she has 2 second level spell slots. She just only knows 4 spells, and so she wanted to keep those. And it's a wisdom save from the Royal Guard, who
Mhm.
is not immune to the charmed condition.
That's a fail.
That's 2.
And she is going to.
I have extra
She is going
like
to order.
symbols. How do I?
I don't know. She is going to order him to attack the guard, the commander guard.
Okay.
So that's her turn.
Here we are. I can add token. I'm just adding something really quick so that I can make use of these.
Adding additional token symbols.
Adding status icons.
Yeah.
La la.
I guess do we do that in the API, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you have to do it on the exterior of the game, so I'm just going to reload real quick.
Which means we won't be able to see them until we reload. Oh, wait, no, we can. Never mind. We don't have to reload at all. Oh, look at all those lovely, lovely new symbols.
I want new symbols.
Yeah, if you click on your token and then click on the little
Yeah.
status effect icon.
Yeah, look at those. Those are fun.
Yeah.
We're going to use that for Charmed.
Use the triple hearts.
Yeah, that's what I'm using.
Oh, we can't see it on the token.
Yeah.
Can you not?
No.
It's on the token right now.
Yeah, I can't see it on my token either. I
Can
think
you
we
see-
might have to
Yeah.
refresh to see it. Hang on.
Yeah, you have to reload to actually see them present. Yeah.
Well, we can see them.
Yeah,
We can see them in the
reloading
list of
the,
options, but we have to actually reload the game
whole
to
thing
see them.
glitched out a little bit.
And we're back.
I mean, we never left.
Well, I'm back.
Can you see the triple
Oh,
hearts
the
on the
hearts.
rail guard?
Ew.
Yep, can see them now. They are kind of faint because they're small. But yes, can see them.
I seem to have lost all of my vision.
Yeah, let's use the big heart.
You might have to scroll down.
Okay,
I
there it
don't
goes.
know.
There it goes. No, just like I could see the map, but nothing had populated. But now I can see.
Oh, that big heart's nice.
Yeah, the big heart's a little clearer to see.
Yeah, there we go.
This one's a
Invisible.
mummy with sunglasses. I'm just gonna put that one on.
Where'd you
for-
get
oh, look,
these,
I mean,
William? I wanna-
we just put that on at the same time.
Where'd you get these, William?
Marketplace.
Well,
They're like a couple dollars for status icon sets.
I'm going to go grab some because that's going to be useful when I inflict you all with various statuses in the Final Fantasy game.
Boy.
Oh, there's flight movement speed things. That's so good.
Yeah, there's also exhaustion levels if you look at the dragon faces.
That's less good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dead.
Real Mambo number 5.
Status outline 5.
Oh, yeah, so now
Status outline.
it's the commander's turn,
KO.
and he looks down at his sword that you just made him drop, and he looks over at you, Herschel. Shrugs, brings that hand up in front of him, and a ball of flame begins to form in his palm.
Oh, come on.
Jeez.
Sorry. I just realized we have a thing that we can actually use for showing off limit breaks
Oh, boy.
in this thing. Because like you can go 1, 2, 3. I mean, it's a little reverse, but still.
And he extends his hand forward, and this ball of flame rockets out as he casts a fireball.
Cool.
I'm gonna need everybody to make it. I'm gonna need everybody to make a dex save.
I love being bunched up with my friends.
Hang on.
Er,
Sorry,
Let me check.
I didn't have my character sheet open. I was busy looking at icons. You said he's casting a fireball, eh?
Yes.
Damn it, I don't have counterspell.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
good
come
level.
on.
You know what would be useful in this situation? Counterspell.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it, though?
You know what I don't have? Counterspell.
Oh, cool.
That's Flamin' Buff, why are you like this? My character sheet has just done some ungodly things.
You said deck save, right?
Yes, deck save.
19.
You like a 19?
I do like a 19. That's a pass.
5.
5 is a failure.
Hey! Oh no.
Would adding it. Oh no, I don't even have friggin' RF2 focus. I can't give Durak a bonus.
Well, no, but I can give myself chronal. I can chronal shift myself, so I'm going to do that.
Enough.
22.
That's better. Someone make a save for Lyra.
Natural 1.
Oofty goofty.
Oof.
Oh, I think
Oh,
I'm
there
gonna-
is she fire resistant?
Yes.
She is fire resistant. Cool. So everyone in the party takes 13 fire damage.
Good. I wanted to.
Because everyone either saved or is fire resistant.
And I don't have evasion yet.
It's all right. So my plan is that if Durak dies, I'm just going to untime freeze the members of his family one at a time. Like
Until you run out.
like mine's like what's it? What's that roguelike game where
Yeah, oh geez. Rogue
it's Morta, something like the family Morta or
No, it's like Rogue Heritage, Rogue Legacy.
no, not Rogue Legacy. There's a very specifically
Well-
there's a roguelike game where you play all the members of an immediate family, not just
yeah,
descendants.
Rogue Legacy does that.
Rogue
as well.
Legacy is descendants. It's like
Are they
those-
not immediate?
sometimes they are, but it's like my son and then their son and then their son. This is like a roguelike that centers around a atomic family. And so like the mom, the dad, the children, all
Nuclear
of them,
family.
all
Yeah,
of
I
them.
wasn't gonna
It's
say
a
it, but yeah,
it's a nuclear family, not an atomic family.
Although I like the idea of an atomic family.
Whatever the phrasing is, I don't give a shit. But yeah, it's the nuclear family where it's all it's
So
that
you coming
core
back as
family.
the cousin or the
I don't know.
brother?
We'll find out.
or-
I'll determine it at the time.
Okay.
But that's his turn. Mark 7, it's back to you.
It'll be a real. It'll be a real.
Brothers, cousins, former roommate.
You can just call me landslide moment.
I actually gain another focus from that, so I'm at 2 now from the fireball. Let's see here. You don't want to start scrolling anytime soon, character sheet, or are you going to be stupid? I think you're going to be stupid. I need to refresh. God damn
I
it.
really like this mind's eye we have into the robot.
Yeah.
So I say the modulator is a little odd when it's just Andrew talking, not doing like Mark 7's cadence.
No. It's Mark 7's inside voice, the voice that goes on
friggin'
in his
Mark
head.
7 this whole time. I didn't even friggin' notice.
We thought it was
Oh,
intentional.
really?
I thought
No,
it was good.
not. It absolutely was not. I'm putting that over on the second monitor now so I can see it.
I like the idea that Mark 7's cadence does not exist in its own head.
Yeah.
I feel like this is only further emphasizing the fact that I am not a smart man today.
Are we ever?
Oh, where was I?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yesterday was a good example for me of being a smart individual. Yes. Today is not.
Well, good for
30
you being smart.
Yeah. I get
I
30
mean-
non-consecutive and brilliant seconds a day.
You
It's-
joke, but I have not had the best of mornings.
It was a compliment.
You want to talk about not good mornings, man. I took a detour on a highway to get off of a crash, and then that highway had a crash on it, so I took another detour, and then that highway had a crash on it, so I took another detour.
Did that highway have a crash on it?
No, thank goodness, but it did have a bunch of cops.
Did it have a
so
flipped
I
over?
I wonder
did not
why.
enjoy driving.
Did it have a flipped over tractor trailer on it?
Uh,
Were any of the crashes flipped over tractor trailers?
no. They're mainly fender benders and then one car.
So no.
Yeah, you You can blame Herschel for that distance because he took his weapon away from the commander, so he has no reason to get close when he can just stand back and throw spells.
Well, I
in
guess
my
I have a reason to get
defense,
close.
the
Moving
commander
up.
had no
5,
spells.
10, 15, 20,
Oh,
25, 30, through the holographic projection.
don't forget to make a concentration check, Herschel.
Oh, I took damage. Well,
You
I
took-
mean,
you took
I was going to let
damage.
it lapse anyway. I mean, oh wait, it's still at his feet, right?
Yeah, it's still at his feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, if you don't save that, he can just pick it up.
Yeah, he just
Which
picks
he
it up.
can just
Cool.
pick it up.
Good. Perfect. Maybe they won't.
Well,
Maybe.
either way, I'm moving up, and I'm going to spend those 2 focus points I have to make 3 attacks with the Silver Lance. Directly at the commander.
Yeah, you're fighting a third-class soldier, so be aware.
I am not certain what that means.
Soldier, third class.
Sounds worse than second class, so I think we're all right.
It is worse than
is,
second
but-
class.
Second class would be a much higher CR.
Yeah, see, so we're all
Fire
right.
one.
It's fine.
14's
That will miss.
probably.
At 14, you will
Yep.
miss.
Fire 2.
That
21
will hit.
Pating,
for
pating.
9 force damage. Get a focus point off that, and fire 3. Another 14,
14 will miss
seriously?
again.
Rude.
Oh, Mark 7. Oh, Cardon. Y'all killing me.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
He hasn't picked up his sword, and he doesn't want to walk away from it, so he's not
What
going to take a
explosion
legendary
thing are
action.
you trying to?
Have some grenades.
I make it my turn.
Yes, that makes it Dudark's turn.
Oh, they rudely didn't clump together so that I could web them. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Get a little bit further over here.
Cast your own fireball centered on yourself.
I don't have fireball.
Or counterspell.
Or counterspell.
What is happening?
It's true. I don't have either of these things. I do have, however, a lightning bow. So I reach over to my left hand, to my left wrist, grab a platinum chain that's dangling from it, draw it back like I'm drawing the string of a bow, and as I do this, crackling lightning arcs down my arm and across the chain. As I go, Ecce inriuet in arcum regis. And this bow made of lightning just sort of erupts from my palm as I fire an arrow at the commander.
And that's your lightning acid arrow spell, yes?
Yes.
So he needs to make a dex save, or is that
no?
It's a
attack,
spell
it's an attack roll, and I missed. But I'm going to use my chronal shift to re-roll that because I want to try to hit the fucker.
Rolls are not super hot starting out.
No, it's not. A 27.
That'll hit, yes.
All right.
You guys have got +9s. You got a
12
almost 50% chance of hitting this guy.
12 lightning damage to him.
So that's going to be more damage. All right.
And then at the end of its next turn, he will take more damage. That's my turn.
Cardon.
All right. There's a moving hunk of metal in front of me. I'm gonna get it to stop moving. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna circle around to this side.
It's a hunk of burn and scrap.
Yep, and he's going to flick his wrists and pop out the claw gauntlets, or the claws on his gauntlets. And then he's going to take a couple of swipes with them. Let's see.
See, now the token's accurate.
Okay. All right, so First attack. 21
That'll hit.
for 8 points of slashing damage, which is magic. If that matters.
Indeed, it is, but it does not. This guy does
Second
not
attack.
have resistance synonymous.
14.
That'll
Assuming
miss.
misses. Yep. Bonus action, flurry of blows for a pair of unarmed strikes. First one is going to be, I'm gonna kick down at the knee joint. 24.
That'll hit.
6 points of bludgeoning damage, and then once they're down on their knees, headbutt. Damn it! 13.
The headbutt always misses.
I've hit with it a couple times.
You clang off the chest plate of the metal armor.
All right, and that's
It doesn't hurt you because your head is just about as hard, but
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna. Yep.
that'll provoke an attack opportunity.
Don't get away from him. What are you doing?
Make with it.
Now he'll come and
sword,
attack me.
which I'm assuming a 16 misses.
16 misses. I'm harassing. It's supposed to follow me.
It's not gonna. It's gonna follow me.
You haven't done anything.
I've
to it.
cast
Is there any possible
spells.
way could you move 20 foot away from that thing? Is that an option for you?
No, I moved 20 feet, and then I could only move
Okay.
15 more.
That's fine. Just you know.
And now it's their turn. The charmed one has been ordered to attack the commander.
Yes.
So it will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and just unload with its heavy machine gun.
Bracka, bracka, bracka.
Boss, look, bullets.
16 misses. 21 hits it, though, for 7 ballistic damage.
What? You're having ballists at you?
Now, charm goes away when it gets
Oh,
hurt.
you're approaching me.
Oh.
Yes, charm goes. Well, it gets a chance to save again if you damage it.
So that's if anyone damages it, or if just it damaged.
Anytime
it's damaged by
if it
us.
gets damaged, or if it's given a suicidal command.
Well, it's specifically if you give it a suicidal command or if it suffers any harm. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
those
like if the
guys-
boss punched it, it would go, "Hey, wait."
Saving throw. Yeah.
Okay.
But apparently attacking the boss wasn't a suicidal idea, so I think we're all right.
Yeah. See, these aren't class
You're
2s.
approaching me.
And then the other one is going to move over here to Cardon
Oh, thank God.
and attack 3 times with its beam sword.
Oh boy.
10 misses.
Does.
They hit hard, but they don't have the best attack roll. There's a natural 20, though, as right as I say that.
Oh my, that's a big total.
Let's see.
Just
Do I have? I
Hmm.
don't have anything to deflect that. If it was aimed at somebody else, I would.
Why? That's so much damage.
A lot of damage.
Well, it's because it's
That's 30.
Yeah.
You're gone, Cardon.
yeah, that's
Yeah, I'm knocked
32.
out.
that's unconscious from that crit. That was a good crit.
Oh, was it?
Oh yeah, there's like 4 max damage dice in there. No, sorry, there's
That
2
is a
max
good
damage
crit.
dice and 2 very good damage dice.
Well, let's see if he hits my still breathing body. Because he's got
So
one more
that's the spirit.
attack.
Whatever you were planning on doing that was a splash damage, Herschel, don't.
15
What do you
misses
mean?
you.
Why?
15 does. Does
So
so gets advantage though because I'm prone.
Yeah.
Don't remind
fair.
him.
I'll just
Yeah, no, this is how it works.
I
You
like
gotta
the
do it both
suspense.
ways.
So I'm gonna roll this one privately.
Oh, look.
It was a 16. It misses you.
a natural 20. What? Oh. That's 3 failed saving. That's coup de grace right there.
I'll just spend the rest of the session rolling up a new character.
You do that.
Herschel, you're up.
Okay. I have just had the most brilliant idea of my entire life. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for anything. I'm unconscious.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Now,
Loosey goosey.
the sword. I know in real life a sword weighs more than 5 pounds, but does that sword weigh more than 5 pounds?
Actually, no. In real life, most swords weigh less than 5 pounds.
That's
It
what
was
he meant.
described as a
That's what he
bastard
said. He
sword.
said in real life, most swords don't weigh more than 5 pounds.
So is that sword less than 5 pounds?
What type of
Probably.
sword is it?
Probably. It's a
Ooh.
bastard sword. Let's see.
That would be a
So
long
somewhere between a
arrow
longsword and a
class.
greatsword.
A
Yeah.
hand and a half sword.
But
yeah.
bastard swords tend to weigh between 5 and 8 pounds because they're on the heavier end of swords. So probably about 5 pounds.
So would you classify it as an object weighing 1 to 5 pounds within range that is not being worn or carried? If it's dropped at his feet?
You know what? Sure.
Hey, I would like to catapult that sword into this thing.
Yes.
Go for it. I will allow this. I like this.
So I would like it to make a dex saving throw. The armor.
Well, the good news, Cardon, is that you determined my priority for Lyra's actions this turn.
That's a 13. I'm assuming is a failure.
Spell save DC 16.
So yeah, he takes the hit.
It takes 3d8, so 17
Ooh, nice.
sword hitting damage.
Jeez.
Pretty cool. And then it's no longer anywhere near the person who could possibly pick it up.
Ping.
He looks down to reach for it, and as he reaches for it, it just sort of vibrates on the ground and then launches off, flying across the room and impaling itself up to the hilt into the torso of this robotic armor.
Okay.
He just looks across at it, looks over at Herschel.
I wink.
You made his thing. You made his list of things to do today.
I also move over here, 30 feet this way.
Yeah.
Right. That was
Lyra's turn.
Yes.
All right. Well, Lyra doesn't need to move at all because she's in a good position. That's away from everybody else, and healing words is 60-foot range. So level 2 healing word on Cardon.
I've just marked off that second level slot.
For nine hit points, Cardon.
I didn't even hit that hard.
And then an
Ideas.
eldritch blast at the armor in front of Cardon.
2 of them because
You didn't hit me. I turned into it.
There's a 26 and a 19.
26 hits, 19 does not.
3 force damage.
And then that brings it around to the commander's turn, who just kind of looks at the situation, rolls his head like he's rolling his eyes, just kind of sighs a bit. And he brings his hand up, and his left arm crackles with lightning. And he brings it down. And a bolt of lightning cracks against the armor next to him as he casts Call Lightning on the Royal Guard standing next to him.
Ooh. I tried so hard to get out of a grouping with anyone.
And yet you're still in a lightning bolt range.
Well, I didn't think about lightning bolts,
I mean, that's a little difficult to be out of.
Also, that's not lightning. Also, that's not lightning bolt. That's Call Lightning.
No, I know. I'm just like I'm saying, if he were to cast lightning bolt, he could hit me and Herschel.
I went for equidistant spacing.
Dex
It's not my
save,
fault that 3 points make a triangle every time.
which he actually succeeds, so he'll take half damage on this, but it's doubled because he's vulnerable to lightning damage. By the way, reminder: the robots are vulnerable to lightning damage.
Oh right.
Wait, you cast a lightning spell?
Yeah, but I targeted the
I did.
commander.
Yeah, you targeted the commander. Yeah.
Oh.
So Rogart takes 10 damage and
I
needs to make
couldn't
a
remember
wisdom
if they were
save.
vulnerable to it or immune, or it got healed from it.
Sure.
I believe it's the internal form that gains lightning absorption.
Or
It changes from vulnerability to resistance when it pops out of the armor. But these guys are not mythic encounters, so they won't do that, spoiler.
Well, either way, that guy's still standing. He's still fighting for us.
Yep.
I'm
Mark
doing
7.
my part.
Let's see.
I was saving this.
You know what? Sure, I'm gonna swap weapons to my pistol and short sword. And get up close and personal. First attack with the pistol, point blank range. 20
Hits. That hits.
for 11 ballistic.
Alright.
Second attack, short sword. No, not the hand crossbow.
Will. That was a hand crossbow.
Yeah, I know.
13 misses.
Yep. I don't think I can do anything else right now. So yeah, that's me done.
Dorach.
So I reach into my
Oh,
bag. Oh, go ahead.
Hold up. Does the commander need a concentration check for Core Lightning?
Oh, that's correct.
We
Con.
like that call lightning. Hang on.
He's good.
Alright. Had to check.
I reach into my bag and pull out a small stone with a symbol on it. And I use my action to summon the spirit of an orc warrior. And within 30 feet of me, I summon it flanking the commander with Mark 7.
Smart. There you go.
So smart.
Give me a sec.
The spirit uses the orc war chief stat block in the monster manual.
What does the symbol look like?
I don't know. It was given to us.
I'm, what does it look like? Just tell me.
Knowing William, I imagine it looks like a Hearthstone from World of Warcraft.
No.
I would draw what I think it looks like on stream, but we'd probably get in trouble.
The symbol that you're holding is a sort of a totem that is carved from bone, specifically the fang of a wolf, that has carved with a number of orcish runes that represent the lineage of the creature, of the orcish family that you are calling on.
Oh, we get to find out what the orc's name is, because I don't think any of us can read orcish.
I can.
Oh, well, what does the name say? Smitty Werberman Jensen?
No.
It calls on the Shatterskull lineage, which is apparently a last name that has survived for a long time.
So yeah, as an action, I summon it. The spirit understands any language I speak and obeys my commands. I command it to kill that fucker. It does not say whether or not it acts on my turn or is rolled into the initiative, though.
We'll say that it goes on your turn.
Cool. I hit him.
War chief. 2 attacks.
Oh, at the end of the commander's turn, he also took more damage from me because of the thing. He took 5 more lightning damage.
Hang on a minute. Yeah, he's actually going to do a thing.
Ooh.
He's going to step over here because he knows what'll help you more than you do, apparently.
I don't know what his abilities are.
He's going to take 2 steps this way, provoking an attack opportunity from the guy with his fists, which is less likely to hit, but it will make the attack roll.
Cool. Does he have the sentinel feat?
He does not.
I'm gonna hit him.
So I'll let the orc finish doing his
He'll
thing.
miss. So you can make your reaction attack while he does that.
God damn it! Another 14.
But the war chief steps back a minute, rears his head back, and lets out a war cry, which everyone within 30 feet of him, of his choice, that can hear it and is not already affected by the battle cry, which is going to be all of you that is within 30 feet, which is Cardon, Durak, and Mark 7. Gain advantage on all of your attack rolls until the start of the war chief's next turn.
Cool.
All right then.
That
And then he'll move back into flanking position and make a single great axe attack as a bonus action.
That doesn't help me because I've used my action already, but
I mean, you'll
Well,
still
you
go
can go
before he
before
does
them.
on your turn. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, if he and I share the turn, then
He will go after you sequentially, but
Okay,
yeah,
well-
so you will still get advantage of it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I also moved over here.
There you go. Which is nice. That will definitely hit for 23 slashing damage. War
Okay,
Chief does
dice,
not
I
fuck
see how it
around.
is.
That's some good stuff right there.
Yeah. War Chief does not fuck around.
And I'm going to use my bonus action now to Misty Step. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As I get closer to where the glowing orb was, it's not there anymore, William. I don't know what happened.
Oh, it's still there.
Still there.
I
I can
can't,
still see it.
I can't see it.
Well,
Huh.
it's there, I promise.
Now I can see it. Though it's not pulsing anymore.
I don't know what's up with you, but it's literally doing the thing.
Right, wait, hang on. I could see it pulsing for a second, and then it stopped. That was weird.
Yeah, just constantly ping it. That helps. That'll work.
Nah, I'm clicking and dragging it is the thing.
All right.
Anyways, I'm moving closer to it. While
Okay.
everybody's occupied.
Cardon, it's your turn. You have advantage on all your attack rolls.
All right. While I'm on my back, I'm going to kick at this thing's legs
Okay.
before I get up. So, unarmed strike, advantage. Hiya. 20.
That hits.
All right. For 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And then I will get up, and on my way up, use a claw gauntlet, stab upwards, another 20
That hits.
Oh,
for 8 points of slashing damage. And
Ooh,
then,
work.
yeah, I'm going to do another flurry of blows.
I should remind you, you do have Stunning Strike if you want to make use of it at any point.
Yeah, no, I know. Let's see. So this one's going to be a knee to the face. 21.
That'll hit.
And let's see. What is
I mean,
the
he also has the ability to heal himself, but he hasn't been doing that, so.
yeah. And so unarmed strike. 10 points of bludgeoning damage, and with my last attack with Hands of Healing, since I used Flurry of Blows, I'm actually going to heal myself. So, John, for 8 points.
pretty cool.
And he just
Gee.
kind of,
Sure, you didn't want to headbutt him with that? Okay.
yep, it's just a regular unarmed strike.
You can use your headbutt in place of any unarmed strike.
Yeah,
The headbutt always misses, though.
that's just the one that I clicked. But yeah, that's me.
Oh, now it's the mech's turns again.
I'm really glad someone
this
distracted that mech that I stabbed, because otherwise it was going to come straight for me.
I am standing up, by the way.
let's see. The charge mech is still going to approach and try and kill the commander. It is, you know what? I'll say that it probably was affected by the Royal Guard, by the War Chief's battle cry. Roll with advantage. Will actually hit, which will deal 6 slashing, 4 lightning for a total of 10 more damage. Will miss on the second one and hit on the third one. There we go. And the other one is going to split his attacks.
That's illegal.
You put 3 swords into Cardon again.
He's going to make 1 sword attack against Cardon. 23 to hit for 16 damage.
Oh,
All right.
oh,
Good thing you healed yourself.
Yep.
I'm still standing. The rock is bleeding. I'm still standing.
Cardon's nickname
And
should
he's
be
gonna
Elton John.
He's going to turn around and level his heavy machine gun at Herschel,
I'm not done with you.
which he is still in melee with Cardon, so that's actually a disadvantage.
Bracca bracca.
Stop trying
13.
to hit me and hit
I'm
me.
assuming misses
That's a
you.
miss.
Which is good, because it would have taken you out if it had hit.
Maybe.
Bracca bracca.
And that is the Royal Guard's turn, which brings it to Herschel.
Cool. So,
You know that thing where you heat metal on a person that's wearing metal armor?
I was just thinking about that, huh? But I want to keep it in case I need to leave. I do have invisibility prepared. Let's just do this the old-fashioned way.
In case you need to make
he's
like a
gonna-
tree and leaf?
Very good. Proud of yourself.
I'm always proud of myself.
I'm going to toss some iron filings in a big old jug and swirl it around, and poof, pop out a firebolt at the one that just shot at me.
That misses.
Oh, come on. Surely that hits.
A 12? No, it misses, unfortunately. And you were
And then I'm
outside
gonna
of the range of the
move-
battle cry.
Of course I am. And then I'm going to
You're
move.
5 feet too far to hear the orc yelling in the middle of the room.
I couldn't possibly.
You could hear it. You just weren't within the 30 feet of being able to hear it and also be affected.
Yeah, I could hear it, but not give a shit. I got it. I got it. And that's my turn. Pretty good.
At the
turn,
end
I
of your
thought.
turn, because this is getting annoying, the commander is going to use his mighty leap and leap out of the way.
Oh, what a gift
Good.
you've given me. What a gift
You were
have
next.
given me.
Now it's Lyra's turn.
Lyra is going to cast Healing Word at first level, targeting Cardon
I'm fine. I got
for
a greater
6 hit
healing
points.
potion.
Take the 6 hit points before you die. And will then Eldritch Blast the mech. 24 and a natural 1.
24 hit.
For 9 force damage.
That mech is so close.
And she's going to stay where the fuck she is. Because she got good line on everybody. Except for Durham.
Commander Commander doesn't give a shit about this mech right now. So yeah, he's not even gonna bother trying to be careful about this. Hang on, I need to roll a thing.
Oh boy.
Kill
Nope.
that
Nope.
mech.
Yep. He
Kill
the
that.
commander reaches in. The commander reaches into the mech's torso to grab his greatsword and just rips it out of the mech, not caring what lines he is cutting, and the mech just collapses behind him as he pulls his sword out.
Mech had 1 hit point left.
Had 2, actually.
Yeah.
If he had rolled a 1 on the d6, it would have survived.
What a good image, though.
And then with that, he will bring his hand up as 3 spheres of fire begin to form in his palm. And he just extends his hand up towards the sky, and the three scorching rays fly in different directions.
Oh, I guess he. Oh, did he make concentration checks for his call lightning? For all the damage that he took.
That's correct. He should do that.
He got hit several times.
He's good. And he's still good because I don't think he ever took more than 20 damage in 1 hit.
No,
He took more than 20 damage in the
York.
first hit from the war chief, but that was
Yeah.
his first con save, and he made that with over 15. And the second one was less than 20. So yeah, he's good.
He got hit
Call
1,
lightning.
2, 3 times.
Yeah. And he's good. Yeah. So let's call lightning up.
Damn it.
There's 1 scorching ray at Cardon.
Fuck out of here with that shit.
10 misses you.
Yes.
1 scorching ray at Herschel.
What?
21 hits Herschel
Oh. Truly.
for 10 fire damage.
Good.
And
good.
1 scorching ray at Mark 7. 10 misses Mark 7.
They shoot it down.
Herschel's the only one that got hurt.
I'm just imagining the tree from Lord of the Rings that runs into the river and dunks its head.
Yes, the willow. Mm.
And then yeah, he's gonna bother. The call lightning would have only hit 1 person. He wanted to get area damage. And he will walk 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, that's enough.
Oh,
Hi there.
Dare ignore me.
Hey, how's it going?
Mark 7, it's your turn.
He wanted to meet this tree that
Oh.
walks like a man.
Help!
Sin-
Help!
Since I can't reach to flank him, I'm just gonna budge over a bit. So I'm gonna clear line, and I'm gonna spend my 2 focus to make 3 attacks, all with advantage from the war cry. Wait, what? What in the hell?
We're not seeing what you're seeing, so
My Silver Lance just deleted its damage on its own. That is weird. I need to fix that.
That is weird.
Yeah. Heavy revolver is 1d8. Thank you. Why did you do that? I didn't even edit anything. Alright. Fire 1. 23.
That'll hit.
For 7. Fire
Ow.
2.
why do you
17?
only have a plus?
We'll miss.
Why do you only have a +4 to firing with your Silver Lance pistol?
I don't know. Something's gone wrong. Oh, it's turned them to strength. Why has it done that?
What should the attack have been if it was on Dex?
It's on Dex. Wait, what the? No, do not.
Just pulling the trigger really, really hard.
It's deleting something every time I tweak it.
I feel
When
like
you
some.
push the buttons
I feel
extra
like
hard to jump higher.
I feel like
It should
something's
be.
wrong with your character
It
sheet.
should be 5 higher,
You may need to
Yes.
refresh roll
or
20.
4 higher than it was. Yeah.
I'm gonna refresh and see if it changes anything, but
Yeah. Dex based magic bonus +1. Yeah, so it should be a +9 to hit, so 5 higher.
yes.
That would hit.
Weirdly, your Silver Lance pistol was +9 like 5 minutes ago.
Yes. I don't understand
Yeah.
why anything would have changed. I did not change anything.
No idea.
It seems to have done weird shit to any of my attacks that weren't in the compendium, because it affected the silver lance, my pistol, and my machine gun.
I have no idea.
I think that's just you, right? Everyone else is.
Let me look at my stuff.
Yeah. Say, all my stuff looks normal.
Yeah, all my stuff looks normal too.
I edited the silver lance and my regular pistol before I refreshed, and now William's looking at it all.
Yeah, I'm just taking a quick look to make sure everything should be in the position it's supposed to be.
Machine gun.
Just pull up the damage on the machine gun. It's 2d6?
1d6.
1d6? Yeah, 1d6.
Plus dex, and it is not.
What did you just do? Hang on.
Leave it alone. I'm fixing it.
Two
There you
people are editing the sheet at the same time, which causes problems.
There.
Nope.
It is.
No, do not. It doesn't need that, and it's got dexterity on it. I have
It's
the
like
braces of
hacking with-
marksmanship separate.
Yeah.
Hacking with 2 keys.
Now everything is fine.
Yes.
All is good.
I'm in.
Everything is fine.
We have fine.
Anyway, that shot will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Because it would be a 22.
There we are. 9. I keep rolling minimum damage.
How do you want to do this?
Double chap to the
Well,
chest.
Actually, probably go for the headshot. Just holding the silver lance in 2 hands. Means keeping the recoil. Does this thing even have recoil, given that it fires bolts of force rather than bullets?
It really doesn't. Like, it has almost no recoil.
Yeah, so their hands would have calibrated to that, and they're just standing stock still with the gun pointed at the commander's head. 2 shots. Straight in the side of the brain here. Straight in the side of the helmet.
Yeah. So the commander sort of is approaching Herschel with one hand raised, the sword sort of menacingly held to the side, and his raised hand beginning to spark with flames as he's getting ready to presumably just grab Herschel and set him on fire. And as he approaches, this sort of glare showing out from underneath the rim of the helmet, there's just a and then he just sort of collapses to the side. The helmet sort of
Back
cavitied from the blast of the silver lance pistol.
You know, I heard that there was no gunshots, that his head just did that.
Spontaneous ejection of the brain.
Sometimes human heads just do that. We still have one enemy to deal with, though.
Had a super invasive thought.
That enemy is currently charmed.
Yes.
So
For a day. So
Oh, perfectly fine then. We have a friend.
Lyra will order this soldier to fall in line.
So
The area seems to be secure for now. Many of us require repairs.
I walk over to the glowy orb and grab it.
Ow.
So you-
I chug a potion.
and
Herschel pours a
see.
greater potion of healing out on the small fires all over himself.
Nope, you drink it.
This
I mean,
works
he
just
doesn't
as
know.
fine, I'm pretty sure.
The war chief looks around, shoulders his great axe. And you notice when compared to the orcs that you've seen, this war chief is dressed in highly advanced armor. Like his armor is synthetic material, metal, like heavy battle armor. And the great axe that he's carrying seems to be a high technology carbon steel axe that is designed to cut through armor.
He lasts for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I
Like the level of technology this ancestor is wielding is much higher than the people on this planet,
will ask.
which is fitting.
I will ask him to go guard the door while I grab this thing and look at it.
Mhm. So you grab the orb, and immediately there's a resonance with it that you feel as the orb sort of pulses with energy as you pull it out, and the energy within the tower begins to dim down as the lights start to dim and emergency lighting comes on as you've pulled the power source from the divine cannon. And as you hold it in your hands, there's this rush of energy that pours through you. And after a few moments, as it dies down, you look down, and the arcane grimoire that you had been holding is glowing faintly and shifting. Its texture and appearance is altering.
I hold the orb in one hand, grab my grimoire, pick it up, and hold it in the other.
Durak, what are you doing?
Experiencing magic. I'm looking at the grimoire to see what's happening.
So as you look down at it, the text additional pages begin to form inside of it. Its texture begins to shift and change. The binding seems to take on a more wooden texture as strange symbols begin to appear on the front of the book. Strange and yet also familiar to you, as you realize that this book is something that you have seen before, or at least heard of in legends. As you realize that you are holding not just a regular arcane grimoire, but you are holding the Jorheimer.
That's fascinating. I sort of, for a minute, like looking back and forth between the sphere and the book and trying to make a decision. Durak just sits down facing the wall, and I'm going to ritual cast Identify first on the spell book to see if that's real or an illusion, and then on the sphere to see what did that.
I don't know if we quite have time for that right now.
Durak is just sitting down and has a pearl out and is muttering.
Okay, we should go. Can you grab him? Do you need help?
Yeah, no. And
I will. This is very important. Please don't interrupt.
Well, so is us getting out before the rest of the army comes, because we just took out the battery for the biggest gun that they have.
I don't know if you noticed, but the lights are flashing now.
The lights are flashing. They're going to be scrambling and in a panic, and if you barricade that door, they won't be able to come in very quickly.
And we won't be able to get out.
If this does what I think it does, it won't be a problem. Please let me do this.
Tin Can, you're with me. And I'm going to go walk over and try and barricade this door as best I can. Get that big robot over here.
I mean, I asked Durak a question, but
Oh, what did you say? I didn't hear it.
Oh, I don't know why that didn't come through.
Clarify.
This, he holds up the book over his shoulder. This is not this. What was previously simply an arcane grimoire has now turned into has. Now, let me find my notes. Which one did you say it was, William?
The Jorheimer.
Yeah. What was a simple arcane grimoire has turned into the Jorheimer, which is one of the legacy relics from the Armory of Dahl, which shouldn't be here. And if this thing can turn things into powerful artifacts like that, it will be very useful going forward. I need to verify if that has actually done that or not.
So what you've realized with your sort of study of this book is that it is the Jorheimer. Like, it's not something that's been turned into the Jorheimer. This is the Jorheimer. It's awakened from a dormant state, as if it had hidden its powers away after being somehow sequestered away from the location sequestered away from the world. Its power also isn't completely back online, but it's woken up enough to reveal its form.
So is it kind of like the just as I'm looking at and identifying it, does it feel like rather than being the true Yorheimer, this is like the Yorheimer reflecting itself through another book, or does it feel like it is the true Yorheimer?
It is the true Jorheim. It's just been sealed and cast far away from where it used to be. And it's broken some of that seal, but not entirely. It hasn't awakened its full power. But you don't know how it got here, how it got so far away from Dahl.
Okay.
But you do know that something happened that caused it to be sealed and cast adrift.
And then identifying the orb.
The orb is beyond your identification.
Okay.
It does not. You can't figure it out with identify. You would probably need. Just by your ancient knowledge, you would probably need legend lore.
Okay. So, good news. Do I know if any specific powers have been unlocked in the Yorheimer?
Yes. So it has improved its status as an arcane grimoire. I'm just going to show it to everyone.
Okay.
So, as in its awakened state, the bonus provided by the magic item increases to +2, and the number of spell slot levels provided when you use the arcane recover ability of the arcane grimoire increases to 2. And you can also ask a question to the book as if casting the augury spell. You can ask this question a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus.
Fun.
I'll put that in my inventory.
My keyboard does not have that letter.
So, if you just copy it, it should be fine.
Oh yes, I did.
So this is indeed the Yorheimer. I don't know how it got here, but this sphere seems to have unlocked. It was sealed away, and the sphere seems to have unraveled that sealing. I'm gonna stand up and walk towards everyone that has magic items and just hold the sphere near them and see if anything else changes.
So there is one reaction as you approach someone.
One moment.
Go on.
Oh, go ahead.
As you start walking around with the orb, Mark 7 will just ask,
and how does this knowledge help us? Our mission here is not entirely complete.
This is it would be a very long story to try to explain, but the Yorheimer is a legendary book from the Armory of Dahl. I don't know how it got here. It shouldn't be here, but it's here and it's in my possession.
You repeat the name as if I should know it.
The Armory of Dahl. So my kingdom, the kingdom of Dahl, possessed within its power, its treasures, the Armory of Dahl, which was a selection of magical legendary artifacts that were under our keeping as the royal family. Powerful artifacts that could single-handedly turn the tide of any war. This is one of them. If this sphere can reveal them, there might be more.
And yes, as you look around, one other item does react to the sphere. As you approach Mark 7, the silver lance pistol in his hand begins to glow and change. The shape of it begins to elongate and become more sleek. Decorative markings begin to spread across the length of it. Its barrel becomes more centralized. Its sheen shifts from silver to white, as you recognize the silver lance pistol awakening into Virthing.
So that's 2.
Thank you.
I see. My previous study of this weapon now makes some degree more sense.
Yes, this is another weapon. This is another of the Armory of Dahl. Virthing.
But what you are realizing, though, is that neither of these weapons are fully awakened. The sphere has revealed their true forms and a measure of their power, but they are still largely sealed away.
Yeah.
Am
Something.
I still attuned to this gun?
Yes.
Okay.
Something. Perhaps whatever happened to lock my kingdom away in time also removed from it the armory. But something sealed them away and scattered them about, and we've found 2 of them so far. This sphere reveals their true form, and begins to awaken their potential, though they still have a ways to go before they reach their legendary status.
How many are there?
There's Gungnir, Stormjarl, Rhaegar. I can't. Not all of them am I good at pronouncing. Grimskalm, Grol.
You want me to pronounce these?
Yeah. Would you pronounce them, please?
Yeah. So the list is Gungnir, Stormjarl, Rhaegar, Grimskalm, Guthbranda, Vilbranda, Grunskipta, Seirgata, Umhuxen, Jafnada, Eiðarhjálmar, Trímadjepa, Virthing, Jortheimer, Ljósagata.
I say those, but in a British accent.
So 16.
15.
15.
And these are 2 of them.
I have updated my character sheet accordingly.
You'll have seen if the magics of my people are simulations of these weapons, and I will just at a nothing target I will cast Force Glaive, just like the massive sword erupts out. The shape of this spell takes on the form of it's
Jafnada.
Yeah. The shape of this spell takes on the form of Jafnadar. The shape of my lightning bow takes on the form of Stormjarl. The spells, as I were taught them, all are reflections of the armory of Dol. They are the center point of my kingdom's power. Well, were.
Oops. So while he is explaining all of that, Cardon is looking at the holographic map. Were there any targets pointed out, or is just the red?
Oh, the map went away when the power went out. Sorry, I need to remove that.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh.
if there are more of these on this planet, or if we should try to find them, but we do have a goal here, and we are all fairly
Wait,
ancient.
which one of these is the orb? One of the 15?
No, the orb is, as far as I cannot identify the orb, but it's not one of the armory. It's precursor technology, so which the armory are all precursor weapons as well, discovered and entrusted to our kingdom in ancient times. So it would make sense that they would resonate with a power source of precursor technology.
I am curious to see what would happen were I to keep possession of the orb for extended periods of time, but we do not have time to experiment at this hour.
We should go.
We are in no position. And we should take a moment to breathe before we continue.
We have a hidden way out. The same way we snuck in.
Didn't we sneak in like up the side of the gun?
No, there was a ladder or stairway.
I believe we made our way through the complex to a maintenance shaft and then made our way up.
Yeah, so
we do still have a task as well. We still need to eliminate the Emperor and Empress. We're not in the best condition for that, but it needs to be done.
We should rest here. We're in a room that we can fortify that only has one entrance.
I could short rest wouldn't hurt.
Feels a bit like
I can
cozy inside of a cage.
I can do this. I will ask I will ask a question of my book.
Oh, great and powerful book.
I will open the book to a blank page and ask, will we be safe here? We will be safe resting for a short while here.
So the book sort of flips pages and they begin to shift and it just sort of flips down several pages, and some of the extra pages that were added are legends and stories that have been passed down throughout ages. And it flips to a tale that speaks of those resting in the presence of danger, and how with the right measures they managed to find what rest they needed under the nose of the enemy before striking the final blow, and you gather a sense of weal from the question.
Oh, no, I really need to play a spirit golem.
So yeah, as the book flips back and forth, and I sort of read, I believe we will be fine if we take precaution, seal the door. They won't expect us to stay here. They would expect us to have taken our prize and leave. So keep the door sealed and rest for just a moment before we continue.
Okay. I'm gonna use this time to look at that longsword that I catapulted into another robot. Is it just a sword?
It is indeed just a sword.
Cool.
I'm going to take this short rest. Healing.
Yeah, can we
I
have
get
Lyra
one.
direct our Mick friend to stand guard outside?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Have the guard stand outside. Stand guard outside, so it seems like nothing's wrong. Here.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll your hit dice. Take your short rest.
There we go.
Come on.
Speaking of short rest, give me like a minute.
That's... Come on.
Okay. Took me 3 dice, but I got there. Lyra.
I'm gonna need another one.
That
There we go.
didn't mean to roll all 3 of hers, but I'll take those in turn. 8. Or all 4 of them. 8. 6. She only needed to use 2.
I needed 3.
I needed 4.
By the end of
I
the
mean,
short
yeah,
rest,
fair, you
the
get
orc
absolutely
chieftain.
dumpstered.
By the end of the short rest, the orc chieftain will have gone away.
Yes. So go ahead and delete him, and you have a few more uses of that stone.
Yeah, 2 more.
I believe it's 2 more, after which it disintegrates.
Yep. Okay. Everyone feeling better?
Pops up from a cross-legged sitting position, and I'm feeling a bit more sprightly now.
Good. Well,
Systems have been activated. I am prepared.
how's that gun feel to you?
Much the same.
Not better.
We shall see.
It increased to a +2.
I know. It just feels the same in their hand.
Yeah. As a bonus action, you can overcharge this weapon, causing it to make its next attack in a line. When you overcharge it, it does 2d8 force damage, and the line becomes 15 feet wide.
Herschel's gonna take also this time to brew a elixir with one of his spell slots.
Cool.
One of resilience.
Alright. +2, +2. Alright, well, if we're all Hello, Emperor Dark Sun.
Sorry, I forgot that's a handout, not a token.
I've come
Oh
to pick
God!
up my battery.
All right. Well, if we're all rested, we should go. Let's deal with this Emperor and his demons.
How long do you think it'll be before we get there?
Hopefully not long.
Should
We
should I drink my potions now or later?
We can ask the gentleman outside how close
we also
the
have a
Emperor's
map.
quarters is.
We
Yes,
also
that
have
too.
blueprints. Looking at the blueprints, how long will it take us to get to the Emperor's quarters?
Well, we're not just going to the Emperor's quarters. We're going to the ritual where the Empress is being ritualized or whatever.
Which is in their quarters, I believe. We were told.
Well, they have ritual. They have specific grand ritual chambers, which are near their quarters. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd have a separate ritual chamber if I was an emperor.
Really? You wouldn't want to. You
I'd
wouldn't
have two.
You wouldn't want.
I'd have a summer ritual chamber and a winter ritual chamber, and the winter one would catch the light beautifully.
I feel like you have the. I would have the ritual chamber in my room so that I wouldn't have to go as far to towel off afterwards.
Yeah, but then you'd have to sleep in the ritual chamber room, and that's not gonna be nice.
That's why the ritual chamber is adjacent to his room, so that he still doesn't have to go that far to towel off.
Oh, it's an ensuite ritual chamber.
Yeah, but the bathroom's on the other side of the bedroom.
Well, you just keep a towel on a rack next to the door. That's fine. You can make it look decorative with some plants and stuff. It's fine.
How long will it take us to get to the ritual chamber, William?
You're probably looking at about a 20-30 minute march if you're trying not to be seen at the very least.
Don't drink it yet.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have the god walk ahead of us so that we can hide in its shadow.
All right, so what is your marching order?
I can take point behind the mech.
I'll be behind.
Did we have the mech
Actually,
last?
I'll bring up the rear.
I and Lyra will follow behind Mark 7.
I'll be in the middle. Wait, we have tokens. We can just...
Yeah.
Hold on.
Well, the mech's down there,
See.
so boom.
Oh, we have to line up next to the mech, sure. Yeah. Oh, I see we've...
Yeah, I figured it makes sense to give the mech a bit of space.
Well. There, we're good. That's our marching order.
Nailed it.
Brilliant. All right.
So.
I don't have that
Thing
spell.
just goes off in Mark 7's pocket.
So, everybody who is trying to presumably use the guy as a cover to try and not be noticed, go ahead and make me a stealth check with advantage because you have the assistance of the mech.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think it's going to hide me so well, but I'll definitely use the noise that they're making.
Yeah.
No, because the mech serves as an immediate, okay, nothing is wrong, this guy's just patrolling, is why you're getting the advantage.
All right.
Ooh la la. Mark 7, stealth buddies.
21.
Lyra also got a 21. I got a 10.
You're still yammering on about your book.
Yeah. Don't you realize this orb, Marty? This orb is the greatest thing I've ever seen!
I have the orb in my bag, and my bag is slightly glowing, so it's like...
Just ever so faintly.
This is a faint glow following behind me, and I'm in the middle of the group, so it's like, what's that?
But as a whole, your stealth is not bad. So as a group, you make your way along. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do real nice.
have a bad feeling about this.
This is not a token that I'm going to find in just the automatic Roll20 things, is it?
Depends. Depends on what your compendium is filled with. How many books have you bought on the Roll20 marketplace?
I can tell you I haven't bought Mythic Odysseys of Theros on the Roll20
marketplace. It's not going to be in the compendium now, is it?
So I'm just going to have to take this image and put it
I'm
into a
not scared,
token.
You're scared.
I'm not scared. Your mom is scared.
So when we're walking through this maze of hallways, like having seen the map and talked to them, like I'd know when we'd be getting close. Yes.
Theoretically.
Okay. Within 5 minutes of getting close, I'm gonna drink 3 potions,
Okay.
one after the other. Doing a potion of fire resistance, because I really didn't enjoy getting burnt to shit. I'm drinking an elixir of resilience, which gives me +1 to AC for 10 minutes. Then I'm drinking my potion of flight that I brewed this morning.
Get that 10-foot fly speed.
That's right.
You can even mark it on your token when I put you down on this new map.
Oh, you know I will.
See, if you didn't drink the potion of fire resistance though, and you ended up being burnt to death, which would be horrible, you would be the predecessor to my Everyone is Warlocks campaign character. You would be Charcoal.
Oh boy.
So, as you enter the ritual chamber, you are greeted by a dark violet stone floor with massive statues standing almost like guards with weapons crossed above near the ceiling of this chamber, with 4 large ritual slabs for the sacrifice of bodies positioned in 4 of the main sections of the room. You find yourselves entering around a brazier that is placed on the near wall. On the opposite side of the room, you spot 2 individuals, the obviously quite pale and familiarly manic and glowing red-eyed form of the Emperor, Dark Sun, and also a similarly pale but somewhat more refined feminine figure dressed in long black flowing robes, or maybe a familiar dress perhaps, with this sort of short cut hair and eyes that are not glowing necessarily but more piercing and cunning, both of them standing over one of these individual ritual tablets as they are completing some form of task as you enter the room. As you enter, the female looks up and notices you enter. Ah, these must be our intruders.
Yes, I have a present for you, as I raise the orc stone and use an action to summon the orc right next to her with the command to kill.
You bring the stone up, and as you throw it and prepare the action, she just kind of looks over her shoulder. Oh, husband, could you bring the treat? And as you look, a massive shadow darkens a mirror across the chamber, and a pair of long black claws begin to push out of the surface of this mirror as a large fiend, black of skin, decked with gold markings and this massive curving crown of gold on its face with bat-like wings stretching out of its back, emerges from this reflective surface. And now I'm going to get all of your tokens here as soon as I can. And I'm going to
eventually you'll direct our vision there too.
Yeah, give me a sec.
William, you forgot to describe how the fiend is wearing large metal armor that's easily heated.
Funny thing, it's not really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
It has like bands of gold kind of on its skin, but it's hard to say whether that's easily heated metal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
Well, I mean,
I was
gold
buying
bands
you
on a
time
demon.
with witty banter, William. I wasn't actually like directing that at you.
I get Lyra. And the mech as well, because he is still there and charmed.
Oh yes, our mech friend. Oh, I can't wait to watch him dodge in front of a bullet for me, and then turn on me in the next round. Does anyone think that maybe we should have just left him in the hallway?
That's fine.
Almost a liability, almost.
He's got no bonus to wisdom saves. He's got a pretty low chance of failing, of passing rather.
Oh, now that's a room. Come on.
Oh
Talk
man,
about ensuites.
getting
Look at
getting that RuneScape flashbacks here.
Hey, don't talk smack about RuneScape.
I just said I was getting flashbacks. I didn't say anything good or bad about it. I hope I had the time to summon that orc before the fight begins.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
what do you mean you threw the stone? I was gonna throw a grenade, but the stone works too.
I didn't throw the stone. I just held it up because I have one more use of it, and I'm going to use it. Because nothing about the stone says I can't use it twice in the same 10-minute period.
Oh, you absolutely can.
We're going to have two buddies here.
It just calls on a different ancestor each time.
Oh well.
But now we roll initiative.
We still get the plus 1d8.
Yes.
Ooh, is that?
Yep, you still have the plus
that's
1d8.
So good. Now, is that the same d8, or do we get to roll a new d8?
A new d8.
Oh.
Ooh. Plus a d8. 20.
Gotta click on my.
I'll take the 18.
I clicked on my.
And then add a big number. That's pretty good, right?
Rolled the same thing.
Let me select tokens.
I think that's all right.
Duroc, don't fail me this time.
Has anyone got Lyra?
Yeah, I'll get Lyra. I've got the character sheet open. Just because I'm already playing a spellcaster, I might as well play both.
Yeah, thank you. My brain's not smart enough.
Lyra got a 13.
Okay. These are solid initials. Also, very stylish. The 2 matching gold statues I like. A lot of people don't. They just have the one. A row of statues is choice.
Oh,
That's
right.
how I
Right.
know you've made it as a kingdom is when you have rows.
My
Yeah.
primary concern is that these statues seem to have a token base.
Yes, I was going to say I worry about that, but it's fine. They're made out of metal. Oh wait.
It's Mark's. Actually, I need to roll for these two. Right, that's right. I need to roll for the enemies.
Also, you have
And I
to
am
arrange
absolutely not
because
going first.
Mark 7 is definitely not going first.
Oh yeah, I haven't arranged it.
Ah, the abhorrent overlord, you say?
William, I have a fly speed of 10 feet. Are we gonna do Pythagorean theorem, or are we just gonna?
No, I'm just gonna say you move 10 feet.
Well, as the crow flies type deal for like range finding and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I remember right, the Saporan Overlord won't stick around very long because it has at the beginning of her upkeep sacrifice a creature. So at the start of its turn, one of those two has to die.
This is
Or the
great.
Overlord just goes away.
Yeah, or it could be you that dies.
You can't sacrifice a creature your opponent controls.
Ooh.
Funny thing, the Overlord controls all, as far as it's concerned.
Yeah,
Herschel's
well,
always
You might
been
disagree, but
tell that to Max
All
7.
right. Well, on my turn, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I summon a second. I use my action to summon a second Orc War Chief next to the Emperor with the command. Actually, no. I'm going to have the second Orc War Chief next to the Empress with the command to
Please.
team up and kill.
Please no.
What do you mean, please no?
I could make it to her in one turn.
You could also make it to him in one turn.
Yeah, but then he doesn't flank. Also, please keep in mind that I'm trying to throw a grenade at some point today. Now, it's up to you guys whether or not it hits someone.
We count as someone, don't we?
Well,
Course
that's
we
up
do.
to you, isn't it? You see this spot here? This is a no-go. Oh, fine.
There are plenty of enemies for you to attack. They are going to flank and hopefully destroy this lady.
yes, the war chiefs are going to flank with each other because you guys aren't anywhere near enough for a battle cry.
Yeah, so don't worry about it. Just go. And then I will bonus action Misty Step so that I'm not in line of fire.
Away.
You really like to just see those great axes go, you know what I mean?
all but one of those hits is all but one of those swings hits.
Vapam,
Oh,
vapam,
right.
vapam, vapam, vapam.
To me, to you, to me, to you.
6,
This is why summoners are good.
41.
Action economy, what's that?
All right, and then it's the Overlord's turn.
And the Orc Stone is gone. It was good while it lasted.
It's great while it lasted. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It's still lasting
I mean,
for another 10 minutes.
did you roll in the Royal Guard too, William? By the way.
Oh yes, I should roll him as well.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da, Nocturne, Royal Guard.
Because he's in the fight still. I mean,
Well, he's still.
Technically in the fight.
he's going ahead of
adjacent
the
to the fight.
Empress. She might die before she gets her turn. Who knows?
So, the Overlord steps, just slowly stomps forward, just his footsteps just echoing and cracking the stone beneath him.
Good.
That's why I got out of the way.
And he spreads his wings wide and just sort of stretches his back to sort of glare down at the lot of you and just looks down. You are mine. And the sound of cawing and screeching and angry noises fill the air as a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point the Overlord can see within 120 feet. So let me see if I can find a good murder of crows.
Man, why are you all so bunched up?
Because that's how we were placed on the map.
Yeah. To be fair, this is not my marching order. There was people
Yeah.
in front of me in my marching order.
Yeah, I was at the farthest back.
Ah, I thought you were just covering our rear.
I
I
was
see
taking-
now.
I was taking the wizard's approach.
Well,
The wizard's approach is to teleport away. I'm still
he's,
here. I'm just cheering you all on from behind this cover.
Does anyone feel that mirror's super important to not have exist anymore?
Probably.
Just gonna. Oh yeah.
Good grenade
We
target.
use this swarm.
It looks like a swarm of rocks. Oh god, it's much bigger.
Swarm of snails? Oh, those are bats. Okay.
We'll use bats. They're supposed to be crows, but bats are the closest thing I can find.
They still look nice.
There we go. So that will be a concern. The area is... Yeah, the sphere remains for 1 minute. Yeah, and its area is lightly obscured and difficult terrain.
Huh.
And it will do things when you start your turns inside of it, which is right now. Cardon, you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Good thing I'm awesome at those. 18.
All right, so you take half of this.
Ooh.
You take 15 damage. Half of it slashing, half of it psychic.
Wonderful. All right. 24.
All right, so on a good day, that's enough to take out any of us.
Yeah,
Yep.
really.
Let's see.
You all better make your Constitution saves, is all I'm saying.
Let's see. So it's 10 feet of movement to get to here, correct?
Yes.
So that leaves me with 25, which even if I sprinted, I would not be able to get to him. Wait. Yeah, no, I'd be able to get there.
What about Big Bad?
This is big
no,
bad.
no, Big Bad is big or bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe we've been told that the Emperor is basically a figurehead.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and the person who does the summonings is the Empress.
That's why I put the orcs around her.
And the thing they are summoning is big.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move my last.
If
1,
only
2,
I had a
3,
Cerebos
4,
here.
5, and then bonus actions. Step of the Wind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then attack. Unarmed strikes. First one's going to be punch to his... How tall is this?
He's a large creature, so he's probably about 10 feet tall.
Oh, okay. We're almost the same height. I'm going to punch him right in his goddamn mouth. 25. I am going to punch him right in his goddamn mouth.
That hits.
All right. And just
I
to
wonder if there's
see...
a pistol that matches with the mark with the change that the Mark 7's pistol has gone through.
Yeah, I'm going to spend 1 key point to do Hands of Harm. So takes 8 points of bludgeoning damage and 10 points of necrotic.
The lunar pistol.
The necrotic damage does not seem to take as much hold as you wish it would.
All right. Well, that's a learning experience. And also 1 key point for Stunning Strike, because I punched him in the goddamn mouth.
Okay. He makes a con save. What's your DC?
Let me check. 15.
Oh my.
Well, fuck you too, headbutt.
He needs to make
19.
another. That will also hit, but first he needs to make another con save for a different reason. That's also.
And 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And that's me.
He needs to make one more con save.
Natural 1. Damn it.
These are some high rolls coming up.
All right, dice. I see how it is.
Those were my rolls. That's me, though.
Mark 7, I need you to make a con save.
Oh boy. Fuck.
We didn't get a long rest, so I don't have my my reroll
Do
thing.
your
I can't
captain
use-
thing.
I can't use outmaneuver on myself. It only works on my
Bummer.
allies. Am I
It's
just
all
dead
right.
here?
The damage actually wasn't that superb. On 6d10, it was it was 9 slashing damage and 11 psychic damage for a total of 20.
I can't see the numbers.
I private rolled it because I was just trying to get the numbers out of the way while I was
Fair
waiting
enough.
on people to do things.
So take 20. Hurts like a bitch. Oh, I'm on the wrong voice pattern.
You're back on Mark 7's voice.
Yes, I keep forgetting that. Okay.
He's going to die. This is
But
probably
imagining
the
him
best
saying
spot
that
to
hurts
Uh,
like a bitch as he
this is-
walks through the bats.
Oh, he's probably just swearing in the precursor language the whole time. Well, they are. I keep forgetting that, and that bothers me.
The
Hmm,
bats are swearing.
that's great.
It's all right. We'll all die. We'll all wipe here. We'll make new characters, and we'll come back in and try again.
So it takes 30 feet of movement to get to there, right?
Mhm.
Cool, I'd do that. out of. So next question. If I were to overcharge the Veer thing, could I place the line in such a manner as to angle it this way to catch the Overlord and the Emperor without hitting Cardon?
I will say yes.
Cool. So
I mean, yeah. If you aim it right at the Emperor, that's a 15-foot wide line right there.
Well, precisely halfway between, but yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's 7.5 feet on either side of the line.
So I'm gonna go ahead and make your attack roll. I'm going to describe how the overcharge has changed in its appearance.
I mean, I haven't even used it, so you can describe it
Oh,
for
yeah.
the first time.
Oh yeah, this is the first time you've ever used the overcharge.
Mm-hmm.
So as you
That's a
and
nat
a natural
20,
20.
baby!
Ooh.
All right, so this is going to be great. So you hold the pistol up, and the chamber on the side begins to glow, and there is what is almost like a flurry of feathers that seem to rise off of the pistol and sort of obscures Mark 7 for a second. And after a moment's passed, the obstruction is gone, and in the place of a pistol, Mark 7's entire arm has been consumed by this almost combination of magitech and bioengineering, this sort of natural stone and metal looking contraption that sort of spirals and has these strange, like almost non-Euclidean shapes as the gun has consumed his entire arm up to the shoulder and even extends back in a massive feathered wing that extends past his shoulder as he has taken on the entire arm cannon. And as the energy begins to build up in the arm and blasts out in a concentrated beam. Go ahead and roll your critical damage.
So, as Mark 7 pulls the trigger, who among us knows the precursor language?
I don't know if I
You.
Fair enough. Might just be me then. So, sure, I'll do a thing that's just for me and be indulgent.
do. Yeah, just you.
So, in the heartbeat before Mark 7 pulls the trigger, they just spit one word from their speakers. Fall in the precursor tongue. That is a total of 34 damage to both of them.
Ow!
Wow.
Hang on, that's 42 total damage on him so far.
32. Oh, right. Additional
Damage
damage.
is already taken.
Right.
Love
Apologies.
and peace. Love and peace. Boom.
I mean, yeah, you called it, Sam. Like
Oh no, I
in
put
live chat, there's
I put an image.
the aesthetic.
I put
Yeah.
I put the image in Roll20 Slack.
Yeah.
For roll 20 channel.
I mean, as soon as you said feathers in a pistol, I was like, well, of course. But still.
I have
Good
no
stuff.
idea what any of you are referencing.
Trigun. It's a really
It's
good
in
anime.
live chat and in the
Yeah,
the
I see that.
the image of the angel arm is
Talk to me afterwards. We'll get you squared away.
Ravanda peace.
I
Ravanda
see what-
peace.
I see what it says, but no clue what it means.
but and then it retracts back into the pistol after the burst is fired.
And then I turn and shoot two times at the Overlord, spending my focus points.
Hmm.
Alright, fire 1. 19.
19 hits.
Wait, is the Emperor dead?
For
Let me check his health. No.
Damn it.
and now we're getting somewhere. That's 15 more damage on the Overlord. For the purposes of gaining focus points, I'm going to count the overcharge shot as just gaining 1.
Yeah, because it is technically one attack, even if it's multiple
whenever I deal
targets.
damage to one or more creatures with a weapon attack, a spell, or a captain feature.
Yeah, so yeah, it would be one or more. Yeah.
Yeah, it is 1 instance of damage.
Man, I can't wait.
And
I can't wait for
fire
the Royal Guard to take damage for standing in the swarm of bats, and that damage be enough to knock it loose from the charm effect.
The 13 misses.
We shouldn't.
But it needs to make 2 more con saves. It makes the first one. Wow, it can't not roll high apparently on those con saves.
all right.
Cool.
But yeah, that's Mark 7 done.
But the Overlord looks down at you, Mark 7, and just hisses.
You die first.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
Was that you being sarcastic, or did you genuinely not catch it?
Genuinely didn't catch it.
Oh.
You die first.
Try me.
Battling voice mods over here.
I have a giant demon. I have to use the Lost Soul voice mod.
Fair.
No one said you were wrong for doing it.
No.
I you know.
All right, Herschel. Now's the chance for
Herschel, make a con save.
Now's the chance for your 10-foot fly speed to come into its own.
Ooh, you joke. You joke. Me and these bats are gonna fucking. We're going toe to toe. How's that for a con save? Oh, that should be. Sorry, I had advantage on. That's an 8.
Yep, that's a 20. That's 26 damage, half slashing, half psychic.
Okay.
Would adding a d6 to that change anything?
Probably not.
It could.
To the 8? Max
D6 to the 8
max
to
at a
get me up to
14?
14.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, that can't. Sorry, I was thinking the 10.
Okay.
Yeah. Nope. Okay. Herschel's doing great.
Doing fine. Get out of the
So-
bats.
I have a question. These grenades that I was given, I have scoured my handouts, and I don't know how far I can throw them. 20,
I believe it's.
But
it's
I'm just trying to hit. I'm not
Up
trying
to
to hit
60
a,
feet,
Yeah.
according to the Stardust Compendium.
Where? Okay, what page are you seeing that on?
I am seeing it on page 47 of the compendium
Oh,
under
there it
New
is in the
Adventuring
box.
Gear.
Cool. Okay. So then yes, good. I don't even have to make the attack roll. Good. Okay. Oh, whoops. Hold
Remember,
on.
the bats are difficult terrain.
Whoops. Right. So if I move here, that's 10 feet,
hmm
and then I'm out of the bats.
Yes.
All right. 15, 20, 25, 30. Sufficiently spread out, I think.
Herschel over here, tree
And I'm
spreading.
going to throw my grenade in such a manner that it hits those orcs. Wait. Happy with that? Yes.
They'll be fine.
Are we sufficiently? I'm throwing a grenade to hit the Emperor and Big Bad. demon overlord
Coincident-
without hitting the orcs. It's a 20-foot radius.
Also, it's the
Ooh,
mirror.
It also hits the mirror.
So it's Emperor, Overlord, and Mirror.
That's
Yes.
exactly what the Shadowfell needs is shrapnel.
Oh, you can hardly go wrong. Please make a DC 13 Dex saving throw.
For the Mirror, the Emperor, and the Overlord.
Yes, I'm assuming that the mirror has a very low Dex, but you never be certain.
Overlord fails.
Finally.
Okay.
Dex saves. Those are its weak spots. Only a +4.
The Emperor succeeds.
What about the mirror?
The mirror can't roll a dex save.
Good. It takes 13 damage. 13 piercing damage as fragmentation grenade explodes in a cacophony of sounds and pings.
The Emperor takes 6. And the Overlord takes 13. And yeah, the grenade shatters the glass of the mirror as shrapnel breaks across it, and the glass shards fly in all directions, and the Empress looks significantly annoyed at the destruction of the mirror.
I would hope she'd be more annoyed at the 2 orcs on either side just wailing on her.
That is the end of my turn.
I mean, sometimes someone just breaks something you really like and that you spent a lot of money and investment on.
Oh yeah, I found this on Etsy and just a bunch of idiots wandered in and smashed it. You know how long it took me to find something that complemented the purple tiles in this room?
Speaking of
so
complimenting pearl tiles.
The Emperor's turn. He looks around at the group and the environment that he's in and just kind of brings his arms down, and his arms kind of lengthen unnaturally and reach down into the ground and actually meld with his own shadow as he reaches the ground. And then his entire form sinks into the shadows in the ground and then rises up from the shadows, flanking Cardon. And as he brings his hands up, he drags with them a pair of chains made of pure shadow that he pulls out of the ground with him and begins to swing them around to lash at Cardon with the spiked chains.
Cardon, you wanted to be in melee with the Emperor. You got your wish.
Yes, a 21 hits.
That's going to be 12 piercing damage, and I need you to make a DC 14 dex save.
Ha.
Check range. Damn. Just out of range.
So what are you thinking? For your next character, Cody?
You
You
know,
should do that cleric.
possibly.
Cleric would
I
be
do
You
have a
are
couple of
considered
Cleric would be good.
you are considered grappled and restrained.
could be a space ninja. You could go rogue.
Ooh.
Let's see. Grappled and restrained. Let's see. Grappled
And restrained.
and restrained.
Restrained. You know, we could just
Though I
save
like this one
time.
better.
Oh no!
we could
That's
save time.
gonna be
and
me
just
in a
have you-
minute, right there.
Have you come back as undead? Yeah.
I was gonna say this one.
Cardon dies and then just rises up as an undead.
Yeah.
I don't think Kardosh can be infected by the undead virus.
No, they
Well,
can.
you're
They have
fine.
organic parts.
Oh, can they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does the rock?
It's not common, but they can
Does
be.
the rocky exterior just sort of chip away, fall apart?
Oh.
Slowly. Cardon tend to
What's it?
preserve pretty well as undead.
I've
Kardosh.
seen lava rock pumice. They turn into pumice.
That is going to be the end of
Okay?
going to be the end of his turn.
Lyra's turn.
Lyra.
Let's see what happens here.
Lyra, help, Lyra.
All right, con saving throw. Does not have advantage. Wabam. 20.
All right, so he takes half damage on this.
Is this considered non-magical slashing?
No, it is explicitly magical slashing.
One can hope. So half of that.
Actually, hang on, let me check.
17.
It actually would not technically be. No, they're spectral. They are definitely magic.
Okay,
Never
yeah.
mind.
She also doesn't have resistance to psychic damage, so she takes the full bit.
That would be 31 damage, but it'll be halved
17.
because she succeeded, so 15.
31? That's 35, William.
Oh, sorry. I rolled 35. Yeah, that's wrong. I counted wrong.
So she's down to 9, but she's still alive. 10, 20, 25, 30. Why is so many people injured?
Because
Points
I'm
at the
bad
big demon.
con.
Bonus action healing word on Cardon, who's in more immediate danger.
Dang.
Herschel can heal
What happened,
himself.
Lyra, we used to be friends, Lyra.
6 hit points to Cardon's wrapped up in spiky chains.
He's fine. Double
This is
digits
all
even.
going according to plan.
All according to Keikaku. 2 Eldritch Blasts at the Emperor.
I'd like to remind everybody I have an intelligence of 6, so I had no plan.
I have the enemy right where I want them. Now I don't even have to aim.
Does a 15 hit the Emperor?
Yes, it does.
Good. 6 force damage.
Riding by the skin of your teeth, huh?
All right.
All right, now it's time for the robot.
I hope
believe in
I
you.
hope he just dies here. I hope he's completely useless and just dies to the bats.
He actually makes a save.
That's a good con.
And takes not a lot of damage, actually. Only 14.
And now makes a wisdom saving throw.
Because he took a bunch of damage.
Yep, and then he makes a wisdom save.
And succeeds.
Oh, wait.
No.
Oh, fart nuggets.
Durak, do you want to chronally reverse that?
I can't. I've used my 2.
Danger
The
close.
charm
I only get
ends.
them back on the long rests.
Wait, is it you can use it proficiency bonus?
No, it's 2 times per long rest.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, because if it's up based off your proficiency,
No,
it's three.
no, it's only twice.
Hard cap 2.
Hard cap 2.
Confused at what's going on, but now staring at Mark 7. It's just going to go on attack protocols and not concern itself about where it's standing.
Just gonna put a gun barrel to the back of Mark 7's head.
Hello.
Tap tap. What do you want?
14 misses you, Mark 7.
Yes, it does.
And a 8 misses you.
Yes, it does.
And a 12 misses you.
Yep, he's just covered in bats and feathers.
There's just bats everywhere.
All right.
That's his turn.
Going as we mean to move on. Empress turn.
The Empress's turn.
Wait, where do these orcs? They're at the end of your turn.
Yeah,
they
they
go
are.
immediately after Durak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They both, however, still have their reactions. So
True.
She,
I like-
very annoyed, is going to bring her hands up and spread them out as a circle of necrotic energy and swirls around her and the orc war chiefs. I'm going to need both of them that I have to roll for them anyway, so they need to make a... What kind of save is this? This is a con save. They're good at that.
I'm not in this, am I?
No, you're not. It's just her and the war chiefs,
It's a point.
and she's excluding herself. War chief succeed. I think. What's her? Yes, war chief succeed. 1 fail, and that is...
How good do we think the Overlord is at wisdom saves?
Probably very.
Oofty goofty. That's a low one, but come on.
1 takes 22. 1 takes 11.
How good do we think the Emperor?
War chiefs
is
have
at
a
wisdom
ton of
saves?
war chiefs have a ton of fucking hit points, so they're fine.
Oh, thank goodness.
But let's see. Does she have any kind of mobility to try and get away from this? No, she does not. So that is her turn. Durak.
Okay. So I wish I could tell Cardon to duck. I wish I was an evocation wizard.
You can. You can tell me to duck.
It won't work though.
Yeah. Nothing stopping you though. Duck, and then just slinks down a little further in the chains.
No, Cardon's just like, where?
Yeah.
Duck, where?
I step out from behind the statue, 5, 10, 15, 20. I point. I just sort of point a hand over towards the Emperor who's fighting with Cardon, and say, "Oh, I didn't."
You didn't prepare command, did you?
I didn't. No, I didn't. No, command's always prepared. It's part of my faithing. No, I didn't figure out what my verbal components for the spell is. Damn it! I cast Crown of Madness on the Emperor. I need to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Shadow Dancer with saves. Not the best. He makes it, though.
Damn it!
Come on.
My DC is 18!
He only has a +1.
Well, that failed. It's a good thing I didn't waste time coming up with verbal components for it.
And Durak never prepared that spell again.
So it was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Back behind the statue.
Didn't work once, obviously will never work again.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, that's how my brain works.
Orcs go to
Yep.
town on the Empress.
They get to do their thing with their advantage.
Ooh.
Jesus.
So what we're seeing here is orcs gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
Fuck waiting for it to come to you. Orcs gonna deliver to you.
Holy shit.
Knock, knock, open up your door. Orcs gonna bring you the war. Oh god, that's
Knock, open
35
up the door,
damage.
It's real with the
Jeez.
non-stop pop of stainless
Yeah,
steel.
It's 2 points off of max damage.
I think those great axes are stainless steel.
I mean, they work for the
Oh,
for the purpose of the
Dice
song.
given.
It works.
One of the axes is stainless steel, obviously. The other one probably not so much.
Okay, there's the third hit.
Darn it. I missed my opportunity.
It's all
I
right.
was
There
going to take the duality of man.
there are 2 of them, so they both get 3 attacks or 2 attacks or however
Well,
many.
2 attacks each. How does a war chief want to do this?
Just right down the middle.
Lops off the
Yeah.
head, runs at the demon.
So have you ever seen like in anime depictions of 2 people making mochi or mochi?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've seen it in that one Final Fantasy XIV event.
It's just that with giant axes going at a body, just like the pull back, other person, pull back, other person.
Just replace
There's that repeated back and
replace
forth.
the long hammers with axes. Yeah, and then they're gonna go, they're gonna go. One's gonna go to the Emperor. No, they're both gonna go flank the Overlord. Let's be real. They're gonna systematically take this apart. Really.
And these are war chiefs. They know what they're doing. And he's gonna take his remaining attack. He will hit, not do a lot of damage, but he will hit.
I'm glad I've been the most effective part of this fight so far by not by summoning orcs.
I mean, kind of a
You know what this
big
party
deal
needed
with the
was-
bear thing.
Yeah, we needed frontline fighters, and now we have 2 extra, or had 2 extra.
You did do a lot of damage, but I've killed the first person.
He hasn't rolled below a 20 on his con saves yet.
Must it be a competition?
Yeah, everything's a competition.
I'd really rather it wasn't right now. I'm not even joking.
I am joking, Andrew. I apologize. I'm not actually being committed.
It's very difficult to tell sometimes, I'm sorry.
All right, so the
Just survive, Cardon. All I need.
you know
to do
yeah,
is survive.
it's
I mean, he did yell "you die first" at me.
he did, and he meant it. So he looks at you.
Your will is mine.
I need you to make a wisdom save, Mark 7.
Cool, I do so with advantage because of precursor dispassion.
Yep.
17.
You successfully resist Crown of Madness.
Copycat.
Will not bow to you.
So, that's his action, because he has to take his action to cast that spell. That brings it to Cardon.
Well then, he's not gonna move.
No, he's going to stay right there.
Okay.
Oh, I figured out what the verbal component of my Crown of Madness spell is, by the way. Ego dispono vobis potestatum ut facerant tibi placet.
The longest spells you can form.
I like my verbal components to be verbal components.
Using all of that 6 seconds.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm gonna turn around to the gentleman that has chained me up without my consent and headbutt.
Chain me up
It's
before
gonna-
you go.
at disadvantage. So damn it,
Throw me
a
right
9
out like a yo-yo.
doesn't hit. I'm gonna try again. 20.
Sorry, who are you aiming at? The Emperor or the Overlord?
The Emperor, the one that's got me chained up.
Okay. That'll hit.
8 bludgeoning damage, and he has to make a save against stunning strike.
Con save, isn't it?
Yes.
Your DC?
15.
He fails. He is stunned.
All right. Chains go away. I'm assuming it's
No,
not-
he doesn't. He
right.
doesn't fail. He doesn't lose the grapple for being stunned, but it's going to be
Alright.
easier to escape
Yeah.
because
Except that you've used your actions to attack him.
Yeah. No. I know.
But
I know.
he's stunned, which means you have advantage, which counteracts the disadvantage of you being restrained.
Which is why I'm going to flurry of blows. So another key point, and let's see. Gonna reach across and kick him in the gut. Nope. Oh, that's still at disadvantage. I'm assuming it.
yes,
13
13 does not hit though.
Okay. So now it's just normal, and try for one more headbutt. 20.
That'll hit.
All right.
Just
And 7 points bludgeoning.
Hammer, meat, and nail.
Use your
Not
head
looking
to
good.
solve this problem.
Not looking good.
All right. Oh, that's all I can do.
Mark 7, it's your turn.
Well, it's a dang shame that those chains didn't go away, otherwise I'd have asked you to move. As reckless as Mark 7 gets, I don't think they would fire an overcharged shot with Cardon in the way.
Plenty of hit points.
So I think what I'm going to do is just stay right where I am, ignoring the flailing mech trying to hit me, and I'm just going to put more shots into the Overlord.
Oh yeah, you don't care about being in melee for your firing, do you?
Indeed, I do not. Fire 1. 13 is going to miss.
That'll miss.
Fire 2. 18.
That'll hit. That'll hit.
For 12 force damage.
All right. Ow.
And again, one more focus point. As a bonus action, I will spend 1 point to double check. There it is. Okay. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, you know what? I may as well. Yeah, I'll give Lyra 3 temporary hit points as I yell to her, "Find some cover." Or, yeah, well, too late to change the voice pattern now. Oh well. But yes, I will stay right where I am. That's it for me.
And that brings us around to Herschel.
I have been waiting for this entire round to do this. You ready for this? Y'all
So
ready for
ready.
this? Herschel flies 10 foot right there onto the statue's arm. Beautiful. I can't believe I've done this.
You are not perched on the statue's arm.
Thank you. And they are going to take a small unassuming vial out of their satchel and affix a small needle syringe to it and throw it directly into Cardon's neck, causing him to enlarge, reduce, but actually just enlarge.
Nice.
Enoch Chuck.
Does that break you free of the grapple?
I mean,
You are no longer a medium or smaller creature, so yes, it does.
fantastic.
I'm free now.
You are no longer grappled or restrained.
Wonderful.
Your weapons now are bigger because they're your punching things. They get an
Fists.
extra D4 damage.
Okay.
And your head's bigger too. So
Yeah. Nice.
lean down and noggin him. And that's my turn.
Well, Emperor's stunned. Lyra's turn.
Lyra's going to. Lyra's going to charm the royal guard.
I believe it's immune.
Oh wait, no, it's
Oh,
immune.
did you
Damn
ask?
it, no, yeah.
She can't cast Charm Person.
There's another charm, isn't there?
Not gonna
What
waste.
is it?
Not gonna waste a spell on charm person. Healing word Cardon, because he's still in the middle of the fight.
Big McLarge huge. Go.
Cardon gets 7 more hit points, and she will throw some Eldritch blasts at the royal guard as she retreats. So
Beef squat thrust.
The boulder is in no danger.
15 and a 25 to the royal guard.
And 25 hits.
4 force damage. 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, she runs away that way. Royal guard still in his cavalcade of bats. His turn.
Yes, so he needs to make another con save.
Die to the bats.
Mark 7, that was a brilliant
He
strategic
fails it.
move, just standing there.
I mean, I have sensible, so if he was gonna go after someone, he would have to come after me.
so.
Oh my goodness.
28 points of damage. He's not looking hot.
I wonder if I can throw the Overlord into his own goddamn bats. That would be great.
He's still gonna just follow his attack protocols though and try and kill Mark 7.
He may try. Oh,
Immediate after the roll.
We can hear the regret.
Oh,
He rolled almost max damage. I am sorry.
Instantaneous.
fine.
Instant
I'm down.
karma.
Ugh.
Oh, I'm gonna have to find someone
And
else to wield
then-
that pistol.
5, 10. It's on attack protocol, so 15, 20, 25.
it's gonna
30.
shoot Herschel out of his tree.
No! No! I'm so high up!
It has to split its attack because it has to use the heavy machine gun, so it can't make all 3 attacks, but it's an 18 hit Herschel.
No, I drank my Wheaties this morning.
You're supposed to eat those.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Does it actually miss you?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so you don't get shot down.
21.
Ah.
Oh,
The Herschel watches Will It Blend.
Herschel is nimbly drifting sideways slowly, and the machine just can't keep up with these evasive maneuvers.
Empress is dead. Durak, it's your turn.
sort of look out from behind the statue. 5, 10. See what's going on. Just like, this is a look at him. He's like, what the fuck happened?
The artificer learned how to play support. Also, we didn't start those fires. Those were definitely burning since we got here.
I mean, since the world's been dying.
I'm going to shoot the Emperor, hopefully, with a third level lightning bow.
Well, he is stunned, so you do still have advantage.
Ooh, advantage.
Mm-hmm.
He's stunned until Cardon's turn comes back around.
I believe a 27 hits him
It does.
for 12 lightning damage.
How do you want to do this?
So like he's just sort of stunned there. So I do the whole, summoning the lightning bow in my grip, pull the chain back, let go, and just the arrow. The arrow just like hits him square in the forehead, and it's just a crash of lightning throughout his body as he just shivers and falls over.
Yeah, so the lightning sort of grounds itself through him, and he just kind of stiffens for a second, and then just slumps down and collapses. The shadow chains disappearing.
And then 20, 25, 30. It's like, get back behind. He's dead. And then the orcs,
So now it's-
attack the Overlord.
Oh yes, orcs attack the Overlord, so they need to do their thing.
Pick him up. Please.
Oh,
Begin
they
chopping
should-
wood.
They should move right here.
I mean, they're flanking with each other.
I know.
Yeah,
After they're done.
they can move
Wait,
over
I
there.
think you can flank with them because they're big.
Yeah, no. Just thematically.
Only
here's
one of
something I
those.
wanna
Only
try.
one of those misses,
Oh,
and then they reposition themselves to take advantage of the new giant ally. So that's going to be. It's 18 and 16 and 14, so that's 30 plus 18 is 48. So that's
The orcs are just chopping trees at this point.
work,
Yeah, they-
work, work.
they've missed maybe like 3 attacks. They have been.
I'm gonna miss this stone in our next
Yeah,
fight.
really. Gonna look up how to make one of these. How do I tap into the orc subnet?
Duroc suddenly multi-classes into another wizard, but this one's a conjuration wizard.
The Overlord is not looking good, but now it's his turn. He sort of looks around, sees that Mark 7 is down, but sees that he is not in a good position and just...
That didn't work at all.
Oh,
Got nothing from that.
really not in a good position.
No. Did that just come out garbled?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I will rule this world.
That come out better?
Yeah, that came out
Yes.
better. From behind the
Yeah.
statue. You in what army?
Don't give him ideas.
But in the... He will make 2 claw attacks against the Orc War Chiefs.
Oh, Cardon, don't you feel just disrespected right now?
Absolutely.
Card's like, I've been here the whole time.
Look, I'm even bigger now.
Hit. It's also a hit.
I'm all right with not being hit though.
And as he drives his claws into the 2 war chief spirits, you can see that as it digs in and takes in some of the essence of these ancestors being called from beyond, its wounds seem to re-knit a bit.
It's eating them to heal itself.
Cardon, it's your turn.
All right. Scoot, and then pop the gauntlets, the claw gauntlets out.
Scoot and then boot.
Yep.
And then Boogie.
First attack. 15.
That'll just miss.
All right. And second attack.
That'll hit.
26. All right.
Remember, you add a d4 to your damage on this.
Yep. I already got it on the attack modifier.
Yay.
Nice.
Or damage modifier. So 9 points of slashing damage.
All right.
And then yeah. Last key point for your flurry of blows. So
So first was the scoot. That was the boot. This is the boogie.
yep.
For a boot, scoot,
I'm
and boogie.
gonna try to let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna crack this one in the knee again. Just slam down with my foot. 19.
That'll hit.
All right. For 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and then headbutt to the face. 26.
How do you want to do this? You killed him with this. You technically killed him with the foot strike, but you got your full combo.
Okay, cool. So, foot comes down, cracks him on the knee so that he's down on both knees, and then in my enlarged state, just grab him by his horns and headbutt just a single time, and it just caves in his whole front.
Do you headbutt him so hard to tear? Do you headbutt him hard enough to tear the horns off?
No, but it looks like they're metal and golden. They definitely bend.
Yeah, you just sort of slam your rock hard forehead into his skull, and the metallic horns grafted onto his head just dent inward, and his entire skull deforms. And he
You just like invert the front half of his head.
Mhm.
and just this collapsing, and he just collapses and and his body begins to dissipate.
Yeah, and I'll hold it up, and until it's fully dissipated, and say, "If you're coming to this side, be sure you're the meanest on that side," and then I'll toss it down.
And with that, as the last of your opponents is defeated,
There's
That's
still,
where we're going
there's
to
still a
end
Royal
the week.
Guard soldier shooting at Herschel.
Well, I threw
Oh,
a
yeah.
firebolt down. Yeah.
I'll tell you this much, he doesn't have any hit points left.
We'll
He
kill
will
him
be
and pick,
rapidly dealt with.
we'll kill him and pick Mark 7 up next time.
Assuming I don't just get a nat 20 on my death save, get back to my feet and shoot him in the back.
I mean, yeah, that's the end of my turn. We could try it.
Yeah, just roll a d20 for me.
Let's see how we go.
Death save.
17, one pass.
It's a pass. I'll tell you this much: he has like 2 hit points left. So,
Assuming Herschel doesn't miss and Lyra is going to pick Mark 7 up, we're good. All right.
so yeah, we'll pick up with that next week because we're already over time.
Well, next time. But yeah.
Yeah, I just noticed.
All right. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.